Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Eight. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Yo, I am hollering. Somebody put this in our bathroom. And it's so funny because they do sound like, y'all watch it, watch it. That is so funny.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
A friend of mine told me, try America Online. I said, why? I've got a computer. He said, try it. You'll see. It's simple. Every time you sign on, welcome. It tells you if you've got mail. You've got mail. Want to send some email? Type the message, click here, and it's done. I like this. With one click, I can browse all kinds of great features on America Online. I've gotten help with my golf swing, planned my next vacation. I even get stock price updates every 15 minutes. America Online puts over 100 newspapers and magazines right on my screen. Everything from Time to Cycle World. And I can browse them all. With America Online, you can point and click your way across the internet. And their web browser makes it easy to explore the World Wide Web. Call the toll-free number and you'll receive your free startup kit and 10 free hours to look around. It's worth a try. You'll see.
To try America Online free, call 1-800-398-7799. You'll receive your free America Online startup kit and 10 free hours your first month. Call now.
Did my words not right? Though I tried not to hurt you. I tried, but I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Don't be jealous, just like every night has its dawn. She broke up with you 6 months ago and still over it already. You don't love like I do, Jeff. Shut up.
Alright, Mike who Cheese Harry off Kenny Body. Mike who Cheese Harry off of Kenny Body. Michael Cheese Harry, Alpha Kenny Body. I don't get it. Michael Cheese Harry, Alpha Kenny Body.
Can you tell me what you want?
Treat, bitch.
Oh, excuse me? No. What do you say?
Bitch.
No. I'm not gonna give you a treat if you call me that. What do you say?
Please. Bitch, please.
Can you tell me what you want?
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit. We're doing it. Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live. It is. Tuesday, and I get to host BF Live The Vibe stream show 437. I can't stand this glare, although I might not be. How my eyes looking? They're hanging in there okay for a guy that smokes a little bit. How's everybody doing? I see there's 20 awesome people in here, and that's why I can already say with confidence that I'm winning on Tuesday, December 9th. That's the day we're dealing with right now. How you doing today? You ready to hang out for the next 3 hours, folks? I hope you are, because I got at least one bro backstage. We'll see how many of our other bros join us today. We'll see if Andrew joins us, and we'll play America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew had for lunch? Otherwise, we're going to check in with the chat family and do our normal thing here. Welcome to any friends new and old. I understand we got some people checking in from Instagram and all around, checking out BF Live The Vibe. So welcome, friends new and old. This is what we do here on BF Live The Vibe. We have fun and positive vibes for 3 hours a day. Every day, Monday through Friday, is what we do. After I do the opening chat family check-in to see with the vibe, you guys are going to establish the vibe. We're going to do the other news, the not-so-serious news. Let me throw you a couple stories that we're going to do. We are going to do a story about, I have a follow-up about the drunk raccoon story. We had the meth pipe raccoon earlier in the year. We have the drunk raccoon. Well, I'm going to tell you how they're spinning the whole drunk raccoon story that was found on the floor in the liquor store in the not-so-serious news. I'll give you a story about the world's largest Lego mural. If you ever want to see a room-side Lego, I got one for you in the not-so-serious news. How about if I told you I had a garden shed that broke a world speed record? You'd be like, what are you talking about, BF? Sheds don't drive. They do on the other news, the not-so-serious news. I have many other stories we can fit in there, too. And I have a Bikini Report about lab-grown milk. That's right. The Bikini Report is going to tell us about, I guess, to eliminate all these cows that we have with all that methane. We're going to tell you a story about lab-made milk, lab-grown milk, if you will. And let's see, also, I got a lot of other stories. We're going to have a lot of fun. So let's bring our bro back in. Matter of fact, I got 2 bros joining me today and 22 awesome people in the chat. This is Tuesday, and this is The Vibe. Oh, and he's ready for his camera time, folks. So he's my friend. He's yours. It's Scott and Bro Dog. I got to introduce you both together now, Scott.
Uh-oh. I got to give... Whoop. Scott! I got to have Scott and Bro Dog as the intro. He is always front and center for the chat family check-in, Scott. Now, you and I did a quick sound check right before the show, and Bro Dog was not in the shot.
No. He's always around.
Yes.
And then I just give a little pat on the chair, and he jumps up here for his camera time.
Bro Dog is here for the opening chat family check-in for the opening of the show. What's up, Bro Dog? How you doing today? We love Bro Dog. That shot of you two sitting next to each other, it looked like a portrait or something yesterday, Scott. It was like, yeah, it looked like that American classic or American Gothic. All right, enough of that. American Gothic with Scott and Bro Dog. Bro Dog steps into the vibe. Well, it's awesome to see you guys here today. We got one more bro that's going to join us. He was just hosting the Morning High, so I imagine there was some fun stuff going over there. He joins us on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. He's my friend. He's yours. He's hanging out with us right now. He is Pecan, the host, owner, and proprietor of the Morning High. Pecan, how you doing there, buddy?
Goony goo goo.
No, goony goo goo to you, my friend. How you doing there?
I'm doing okay. How y'all doing?
All right, man. How did the Morning High go just before the BF Live the Vibe thing?
Not too bad. Shane was late though. That was the only thing.
Got him on a schedule over there or something? You crack a whip hard over there?
Yeah.
I don't have a time clock over here on the Vibe, but you might run your stuff a little different over there.
Yeah, that's okay though. I'm just I'm just fucking with everybody.
Yeah, we understand. As I am with you. We don't mark off for tardiness or spelling or anything here on BF Live the Vibe because we acknowledge the Bro Dog giving him the kisses. He going. I'm gonna bring you something back. You ain't giving me no kisses. I'm gonna go bring you a squirrel or something back, Dad. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Well, it's awesome to have my friends here, not only on screen, but in the chat. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys for the next 3 hours. We're going to do the news, and I also have a sports story, Pecan. You've been following anything with obviously you are because you're an Indy fan, right? With your Daniel Jones being hurt. Did you hear about the quarterback they're bringing in for a tryout?
Yeah, fucking Philip Rivers.
We're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do that story. Yes.
That's real.
They're going to try to pull him off the couch, Scott. We're going to do that story when we do the not so serious news. We'll throw a little sports in. Yeah, they're going to try to pull Philip Rivers off the couch. Now, it's Anthony Richardson. He's not able to play this year. Is he? I don't know his status.
I don't know. He's injury prone as hell. I always thought that it was so. I always thought it was so stupid for them to even draft him because I'm like, he can have like a hangnail. It's like, I can't.
Well, bro,
football.
Yeah, he was great when he came in there, and they were comparing him to like Peyton Manning numbers and all this stuff, when he first, as far as his first few games. But like you said, this guy don't seem like he can make it more than 3 games, and then he's hurt again. All right, well, I'm super happy to have bros here, and we got chat family, and we're gonna do what we do. I will have to put the glasses back on. We have Pecan. We got Scott Fitzpatrick. We'll see if Andrew joins us, or maybe Bobby Nick steps in, or whoever comes by. You never know what happens here on 3 hours of the Vibe, but we're about to find out with the opening chat family check-in. That's where you guys are going to throw your chats in to the chat and establish the vibe. For the next 3 hours, we're going to hang out right here today. So throw them in, folks, and I'll run the element because this is Tuesday, and this is BF Live the Vibe, stream show 437. Come on, let's go. We're going to do news, sound bites, clips, videos, Perry talk. We can check the National Day calendar, not so serious news. We're going to have a lot of fun today, but it all begins right here when you guys set the vibe for the opening chat family check-in for BF Live the Vibe stream show 437. It's Tuesday. Let me know what you're doing. Throw it in the chat. I'll read it. Let's go. Come on. Here we go.
Amongst yourselves.
And that's how it works here on BF Live the Vibe. You talk amongst yourselves in the chat. and have a party, you talk with me, Scott Fitzpatrick, Pecan, and whoever shows up. And that is how a vibe is created for 3 hours every day, right here Monday through Friday. But here begins right now. Do you got them? Post time, folks. Post them if you got them. It is post time. Let's establish the vibe and let's hang out and have a great, make it a great day. Here we go. Pecan checks in. I'm glad he's giving the Rumble a lot of love over there. Thank you, my friend Pecan. He's throwing out the trumpets right there. He's ready to go. He knows what's up. Then he has his Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. He says, happy Tuesday, unga bunga, and what do you gonna know? Let's go, my friend Pecan. What do you gonna know? It's Tuesday. And then Pecan has fun utilizing the membership emojis here. Thank you, my friend Pecan. And then he comes in with his similar fashion every show, adding a member every day, 5 members a week. Welcome to our family, courtesy of Pecan 420. He lifted and gifted the one and only Space Nerd. You got her, Pecan. Good catch, buddy. Scuff with Shane checks in and says, can I get a Hoya?
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Sure, Hoya there, Scuff with Shane. Good morning and welcome. I understand you were late today. Don't be doing that again. You don't look tardy. FJM checks in and says, good afternoon, y'all. The calcified kid. FJM checks in to the vibe. What's up, Ola?
It's Tuesday, bitches. Do you want to get high?
Of course I do. Only on days that end with Y. Off the clock, Alexa. How are you doing there today, girlfriend? BF loves him some Cowboys. I don't know why, some people just get hooked on. I never said anything like that. I never said, I love Cowboys. That's AI. I never even said that. I never even said that, and we won't even talk about it.
I don't know. I don't know how vaginas work.
We'll talk about it if you show up later on. Oscar Electric 2009. Checks in Tuesday on a vibe with lightning bolts and power. What's up, my friend? Oscar Electric. And then it's the Oscar the Slow checking in. Oh, there you go. Oscar and all his friends are here. Welcome back, Oscar and all his friends. Oscar the Slow. OE gets acknowledged from FJM. Oscar Electric gets acknowledged. Jim. Oscar the Slow is laughing already. That's good. That's good for something. I missed you, my brother. There you go. They're having fun teasing and sharing each other around. How you doing there, Oscar the Slow? What's up, buddy? Everybody's having fun. I love energy in the chat. Happy fucking Tuesday, says Oscar the Slow. The lovely Annette checks in on a Tuesday, and she lets us know that in New York, where she's checking in from, she's doxing herself only by state. 28 degrees Fahrenheit currently, Scott. I'm 1 degree off on that. I'm 27. How you feeling there, buddy?
I usually have my other phone here to tell the time.
Yeah.
But right before temperature. But right before the show, I dropped it and spiderweb the screen on it.
Oh no, bro! You have the luck. You have some luck with some shit, man. Ooh, written off says happy Taco Tuesday to myself and to the chat family. That's all you guys. Could you do like my friend written off ask and smash that like button and that thumbs up? I know you like me, but let YouTube know you like me. Thank you. I appreciate that. And to that Taco Tuesday, I will simply say,
it's raining tacos. Raining tacos.
Oscar the Slow gives the Hoya. Annette gives the thumbs up right there. Widow Killer 22 checks in and says, R.I.P. Gus and his dog. I'll miss seeing you speed through the hallway on Perry's ring cam. Perry got awfully defensive last night, and he was talking in the past tense when it come up about his neighbor Gus and his dog missing. He goes, Gus was a nice guy. And so Tom said, well, was means that we don't know his status officially, Perry, unless you know something that we don't. So he's talking in past tense about his neighbor Gus and his dog. Rest in peace. To Cal, to me. What's up, Oscar Electric 2009? FJM lets us know that it's 29, cloudy, with a 19-degree wind chill here in the Shenandoah Valley, where FJM checks in on the vibe today. There's Scott Fitzpatrick link box if you want to check up on all the things Scott does when he's not here. Crying, says Oscar Electric checking in. Annette gets greeted from FJM. Spawn, my friend, thank you. He says, lurking, though through a light workload, Tuesday, my brother. Thanks, Spawn. I really appreciate that $2, man. That really helps me continue what I'm doing. I appreciate that, my brother. Spawn checking in. Make him a little sound effect, a little money sound effect on that one, buddy. Come on. There we go. Scott, you get acknowledged by our brother FJM right there.
Kind of go both
What's up,
ways.
man?
Oh, no, I already hit the wrong one. I'm sorry. I'm meant to do this. All right. Well, let's see. We can bring the new one, I guess, since we're talking about Scott and FJM.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do the one together. Let's bring them together.
Walk outside in the woods. I just walk outside in the woods. I be walking outside in the woods. I go to the woods and then I walk.
They go to the woods and they walk together. There you go. We gotta take some stuff off backstage right here. Take that lift off reel out. Scott, you get acknowledged by our brother Oscar Electric right there.
Oscar, been a while.
It has been a while. Hey, Scott, bro dog, gang, skeet, what's up from Written Off?
Gang.
Oscar the Slow gives Scott the fire acknowledgement and the guitar right there. Ooh, Scott's got the hits looking good right there. Written Off says Pecan Hoya. Pecan, my brother from Oscar Electric.
Oscar.
FJM says keeping Scott warm. Written Off says, can I get a Hoya?
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
After you guys are done establishing this awesome vibe, I'll make my way over to my news desk and bring you the other news, the not so serious news. We're going to throw a little bit of sports in there and just hang out and have a just general good old fashioned fun here on the vibe. Oscar is laughing already. LMAO, yes, Rivers. We got to do this story. If BF did it for spelling, I would be gone, says FJM. For spelling? I'm not sure. FJM is laughing. I'm 100% all for Rivers coming back. I love when old heads silence critics and GMs, couch GMs. It'll be interesting. I mean, we're going to tell you how long he's been sitting on the couch. Let's at least save that little bit for the news, because that's funny in itself. Oscar the Slow is laughing already. The Nightbot is running right there for Andrew the Giant. I'm, or whatever. Hey, there's a bot running right there for our friend Bobby Nick. Check him out over there on the Rumble when you see him doing his stuff, and on Twitch. Spawn says, have Pecan slide the desk over and give it a quick polish. He'll help me when it's time to slide the news desk over. Spawn always used to help me slide the news desk in way. Thank you, Spawn. And we're off, says FJM. I'm so high right now. Oh, shit. I'm so high right now. I've got to catch up with you guys. Although, Scott, I did do one before the show, and it was one of them ones that kind of wouldn't go away, so I had to do it, and then I ended up doing a little more than I intended to do, brother. But I'm okay. It's a good problem to have, Pecan.
Yep, that's right.
BF Chang emoji gets acknowledged. The old BF Chang right there. Emoji from FJM. I appreciate that, brother. Here we go. Let me hit that. Smoke 'em Hoya, says our friend Oscar. Yes, we'll get him some smoking. Emo without my 420. Are you emotional? Are you? We got all the fun going on here. Let's see. Can I get a call? Now he wants his own call, guys. I can give you a lesbian seagull. There you go. You got a call. Terry Nee, the bird, checks into the vibe. Guess I kiss ass. Guess I can kiss ass here. I certainly can. Ass is out. Smooch. Get it out, baby. It's Taco Tuesday, acknowledges Oscar Electric. We're nearly completing the opening chat family check-in. You guys are awesome. Great fun and energy in the chat today. Oscar is laughing. There's the 100 Proof podcasting link for Discord. If you want to send me some stuff, there's a BF Live section in there. That link will be running throughout the whole show. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, Happy Tuesday to me, to Scott, and Pecan. Hello, Crazy Cute Sunflower. How you doing? Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to the vibe. She says, Happy Tuesday to the chat family. FJM has got ready. He's got the weird eye, crooked high eye, and the thumbs up going on there. Rivers has like 11 kids. He does. And only puts cigarettes out on, I believe, 2 of them. Okay. Well, that's pretty good for having 11. That's a good percentage. Wait, no, I know. I say good day to you, sir. The fat pig steps into the vibe on a Tuesday afternoon. Dream Man, our friend, steps into the vibe. How you doing, Dream Man? Happy Tuesday. Well, come together with that's right. And with that, and that good song right there, our friend Pecan, that is the conclusion. And what a great vibe has been established from the opening chat family check-in. Let's get on with it.
talk amongst yourselves.
And that's how we kick off every episode of BF Live the Vibe, with you cool ass people establishing a great vibe with your energy. That's what this is. This is the vibe. Well, guys, I guess what today is, 12/9, the 9th of December. Got to remind everybody, because I still have a couple things to get. I still got to get one or two things, a card and everything for the spouse and whatnot, guys. So I'm going to try to be on the early side of it this year rather than be on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, getting my last stuff. But we just got our tree last weekend, so I'm kind of slowly creeping to a Christmas as pecan is what I'm getting at, brother.
Yeah.
But these displays are getting crazy. I got a story about some big display things when we do the other news, the not so serious news. But check out these displays that people are putting together now, guys. And Pecan, I want to know where these people are getting whatever the money, obviously you need money for it, but the controllers and the all the separation of effects. Check out what people are getting down with. Let's have some Christmas decorations before we do the other news, before we do the not so serious news. Let's get a little Christmas vibe going.
Checklist. Listen up. Give me a go, no go for launch. Booster. Go. Retro. Go. Vital. Go fly. Guidance. Go. Surgeon. Go fly. Econ.
So you see they got all the separate lights, right? They're all different setups.
Procedures. Inco.
They're all popping out at different times.
Yeah, bro.
Recovery. Capcom. We're go fly. Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch. Roger that, Houston.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Countdown on the garage door. BF. I don't think Mark Knopfler's going to be happy with you, BF. He gets money for something, BF. I mean, look at that level of control, Pecan. On the trees.
I'm pretty sure it's programmed and everything.
Yeah, but I want to see the controller in the program, bro.
Yeah.
BF, Bruno Mars gonna see you, BF. I'm telling you, bro, like this makes me feel shitty about just putting up a couple strings around my door, Scott. That's all I do. I complain about putting a string around my door nowadays. And there you go. That's the kind of shit that people are getting down with for Christmas, bro.
I hate to see their electric bill, though.
That is true, buddy. I know some of those community ones, they actually seek donations because they're so big and elaborate. They gobble up so much electricity this time of the year, bro. They're like, hey, can you hook a brother or sister up with a couple extra coins? Mr. Mackey is here. Drugs are buying, okay? Mr. Mackey is here. Go to the principal, okay? I'm going to start Christmas shopping in a week or so. Thank God for Prime. Yeah, and Spawn, you probably know, brother, that Prime ain't what it used to be. Well, it used to be when Prime, you buy something 2 days, that shit would be there in like a day and a half. Now it's Prime, it's like, if we have it close enough to it, we'll get it to you in a day and a half. But if we don't, you're screwed. So just be careful with that one. At least that's my experience with Prime and everything. Spawn, great to see you. And gang from our friend Dream Man checking in. All right, Mr. Mackey, acknowledges drugs are bad, okay? All right. Well, I acknowledge that there is a fun way to do the news. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to prove it to you, folks, right here on a Tuesday. I'm going to slide over to my news desk right on now. And Pecan will help me while we got the cameras off. He's going to help me slide the news desk in position so we can bring you some fun news. I want you guys to comment on these stories as I bring you the other news. We're getting ready to do the not so serious news. Come on. That's right. I am your dancing newsman, Bobby Frame, here to bring you the other news, some fun news, some not so serious news. Hey, Pecan 420 there, buddy. Did I overhear you saying that you had a couple matches to go or last night, or am I just imagining that?
Well, I have a couple matches that I hadn't uploaded yet that they're still have saved in my PlayStation.
All right. Well, hold that thought one second. I got to do a little refresh because I can't do my media assets and won't let me scroll through something. So I'm gonna just do a quick browser refresh. Tell people about the couple matches that you have. Who's going to be in them? I'll be back before you know it. Okay.
Okay.
So what do you got going on over there? Tell them about that matches. I'll be back.
Well, usually most of my matches I always like to keep them kind of secret because it's always fun that way. So I rather just.
I noticed if there's a.
All right, that's quite enough. All right.
I noticed whenever we got a little bit of drama, like going between a couple of characters in our world, that you usually get on it pretty quick and have them wrestle.
Yeah.
That could be a fun way to let it play out, right?
Yeah.
That is fun. So you do it. What we're talking about is Pecan has these great matches on Pecan 420, Pecan 420. You can see his link running throughout the entirety of this show right here. But yeah, my media assets froze up because I got to play my little funky ticker right here so I can bring you the other news, so I can bring you the not so serious news, right? We have to set a mood here. All right, so I got a few stories we're going to have fun with. I want to know what you guys think about these. Scott, I have a story. I have a follow-up story about the drunk raccoon, buddy. The bathroom raccoon.
Yeah.
Check this out, bro. The drunk raccoon, they're staking it like with everything else. You got to market it and spin it nowadays, Scott, and make it, everybody's a celebrity now. Even the drunk raccoon. Drunk raccoon inspires merch and raises $150,000 for Virginia animal shelter, Scott. So this story, is barely a week old or something? And they've already turned into a money-making venture. This is our first story on the other news. A drunken raccoon has inspired merchandise that is helping raise money for a Virginia animal shelter. The Hanover County Animal Protection and Shelter in Hanover, Virginia, had raised more than $156,000 on December 8th for merchandise that displays a dazed raccoon splooted beside a spilled bottle of alcohol. The merchandise has been dubbed Trashed Panda rather than Trash Panda. The Trashed Panda shirts, hoodies, and travel mugs honor a raccoon that went viral for breaking into a Virginia liquor store, drinking what he could get his paws onto, and then passing out during the Thanksgiving weekend in the bathroom. They said, "We were absolutely blown away," Hanover County Animal Protection and Shelters said in a Facebook post on December 5th. "Your support doesn't just give us a great laugh, it directly helps raise funds for training, equipment, and shelter needs for our animals and the officers who protect them. We couldn't do this without you, Scott." Let me show you the shirt, buddy. So if you want to buy some merch of the drunk panda, look, there he is, the Trashed Panda. That's what they did. Now, Scott, you ain't impressed by this because you've had your dog bring you some raccoons every other day, right?
Yeah, well, possums, but yeah.
Possum. There you go. Right. There you go. But so that's the Trashed Panda. Well, you heard of a trash panda because that's what they're known for, getting into trash and digging. Matter of fact, there's even a minor league baseball team, Pecan, right? That has the trash panda. Somebody has the trash pandas. That's a minor league team. But there you go. But if you want trash panda stuff and you want to help out animals, you can do it right there. So yeah, in less than a week, Scott, they've already figured out how to monetize that situation right there. That's our first story. Dr. Pecan's matches are 100% plus fire. Okay, they're great shit. I'm glad you love the music at the beginning of the news. Let's keep going with the other news because this is the not so serious news. Now, I know I have some Lego heads out there, so let's do a story about some Lego in my next story. But this is about a world record Lego, some of the biggest Lego you might ever see. Our next story in the other news, in the not so serious news, the world's largest Lego mural assembled in Switzerland. So I think a couple weeks ago, I did a report about them releasing a Star Trek, like the Enterprise or something, and then they had a Star Wars set. It was multiple hundreds of dollars. Well, this is much bigger than that. Check this out. A charity event in Switzerland attempted a Guinness World Record by assembling a mural from 300,000 Lego bricks. The mural, which measures nearly 79 feet long and more than 6 feet tall, was assembled as part of the Swiss Telethon, which raised money for people living with rare genetic diseases. The mural, assembled by Jordan Lesband, depicts various locations in Switzerland's North Vaud region. The mural was designed and assembled by Brickmaster Concise Base Company, specializing in Lego-related events. The artwork must still be reviewed by the Guinness World Records to officially earn the title of the largest Lego mural. But I'm going to show it to you right here because that's what you really want to see on my next story on the Not So Serious News. So this is all Lego bricks, obviously. Whoop, God damn it. Stop playing. Hang on. Let me refresh it. There we go.
500 pièces, 18 heures de montage, 301 500 pièces.
300,000 Lego bricks, guys.
À l'équivalent de 3015 plans. Oui, effectivement, c'est juste. L'équivalent de 3015 losanges. Mais j'ai imprimé.
Scott, I don't think I have the patience to put one of these things together.
Yeah.
3160 plans. Je le sais. Mon imprimante.
Well, they got these guys are geeking. They're building like segments, bro. They're like prefabbing it and handing them to him. Yeah, here,
Right.
you'll take this and put it up.
Ah, mais ils sont cachés. Ils ont dit. C'est moi qui l'ai dit. Ah bon, écoute, on signe le.
Can you imagine that? Imagine taking that thing apart. 300,000 Lego bricks. That's what that looks like there. See, I knew Mandy Diff would like that. I knew we had Lego heads in here. Mandy Diff checks into the vibe. I see you trying to sneak in here, girl. Let's acknowledge our friend Mandy Diff the way we do. Hey, Mandy. Welcome to Tuesday. We love it, and we love seeing Mandy in here. I'm glad you got something we love for our friend Mandy Diff checking in. We're going to need that gravity bong count ASAP, Mandy Diff. Now, in my that video story that I showed you those Christmas lights, man. That was kind of impressive. Like I said, it kind of shames me when I feel bad about putting up just a string around my door. But there's other decorations that are kind of going on, but I've gotten out of these a while ago, but maybe you guys are into them. These giant Santas are impossible to find this season, and it's killing the joy for Christmas decor devotees. You ever seen these pecan? They're getting bigger and bigger, bro.
Yeah, I've seen them.
It used to be they were like maybe like they would be like equal size of a man, and then they were a couple feet taller than you. Now they're as big as freaking houses, bro. It's crazy. Mandy Div says 5, I think, or I'm on 6 number. She says for the gravity bong count right there. But yeah, check these out, bro. Like they're getting just bigger and bigger. You know, after the inflatables, you know, some people want to shame people for having these too many of these garbage inflatables. I wonder what they think about gigantic inflatables. Slay it ain't so. Christmas enthusiasts are losing their holiday spirit due to a lack of a giant Santa decor this season. It seems as though the time to start shopping for holiday decor gets earlier every year. As the Christmas approaches and the big ticket items still aren't available, devotees start panicking. Home Depot's holiday catalog debuted in early August, and almost immediately in August, guys, sold out of some of the big decorations by early afternoon, the day of the launch, they said. So these giant house-side Santas are what people are complaining about they can't get. Home Depot's holiday decor has a bit of a cult following, particularly for giant Halloween and Christmas decorations. Listen how big this is, Peacunt. The popular 8.4-foot Santa. This is what they're up to now, bro. Complete with a LED lantern, as well as a 9-foot ornament-shaped arch with 300 glimmering LED bulbs, both sold out quickly, even though Christmas was months away at that point. This was in August it sold away. Yeah. Landon Richards from Louisiana starts planning for Christmas as early as March, when Home Depot insiders gather at Las Vegas to check out the supersized holiday decorations. Pecan, I'm not down with any holiday that much, bro, that I'm like going to their conventions and figuring out when they're going to release stuff. And this year, Richard decided he wanted an 8.5-foot tall reindeer, a large posing Santa, and a large red and gold sleigh. When I saw the picture with the Santa and the sleigh, I thought, oh yeah, this year I want to get both, he told the Wall Street Journal. But when the giant decorations weren't available on the Home Depot website by September, Richard knew something odd was afoot. The rumor started swirling that the giant decor won't be available this year, and collectors had to make other plans. Look how big that is, Peak Hunt.
That's ridiculous.
I don't want that. These are the big things that sold out instantly in August. These two things right here, instant sellout. So, willing to trade a brand new 9-foot giant-sized LED Santa sleigh with reindeer for the 8-foot Santa located in St. Louis, Missouri. So they're wheeling and dealing, they're buying and flying. Look at that reindeer, Pico. See, that's what I'm saying. So before it was people a couple years ago, bro, when these were first coming out, there were certain neighborhood associations and HOAs that didn't want them cluttering up the lawns, right, buddy? At least that's what I heard. So now I wonder what these HOAs think about these, buddy.
It looks like one of those balloons from the freaking the Thanksgiving parade.
Practically, it looks like a Macy's balloon, brother. That's what I'm saying. So after they come out with inflatables, like, well, what do we do now, guys? Just keep making them bigger. So there you go. But they're not available. They're hard to get. And that's our next story in the other news and the not so serious news. I think hope you have fun with these few news stories we're doing. Shout out to the 18 awesome people here hanging out just for fun and positive vibes in the midday. All right, guys, I have another story about a record of sorts, but this is a cool one. This is awesome. This involves a shed. A British man's garden shed hits a top speed of 123 miles per hour. Is our next story in the not so serious news. Now you could say, BF, what do you mean a shed doing 125? I'll show you. There it is right there. I'll run the video. A British man with a love of motorized vehicles built the world's fastest garden shed. A storage structure with a top speed of 123.43 miles per hour. That's our next story right here. Brian Cade, 61 years old, said he decided to take on the challenge of breaking a Guinness World Records title while watching the TV series Record Breakers. Wow. What if you watch Survivor? You're going to go on Survivor? I don't know. I always had the idea to do a record attempt. I should say it with an accent. Cade told the Sun paper. I thought, what can I do? I'm a builder and I love classic cars. So let's put the two together. His motorized garden shed was clocked at a top speed of 123.43 miles per hour, taking the record from fellow Briton Kevin Nix, whose shed set the record in 2019. The official record attempt took place at Elvington Airfield in York, and his speed was measured with the help from Straight Liners Motorsports. Cade said he is planning to continue tinkering with his shed to make it faster, and he is hoping to eventually even make it street legal. Now let's watch this, guys, because you can describe it, but till I'm blue in the face, but you ain't going to believe until I show you the world record shed right here on the Vibe.
This is the moment Ed the Shed broke the world record for the fastest shed at 123 miles per hour. The man driving it, Brian Cade, had failed in his previous attempts because the clutch broke, still reaching an impressive 96 miles per hour.
Nice helmet.
But this
got
time,
the fat pig's helmet. Was that the pig?
Yeah, it's a pig.
We got to get that for the
he
pig.
was determined to make his grandchildren proud, as the story behind it is all about them.
They ask, why, Grandad, would you put a shed on top of a car? And there's only one sensible answer you can give to a 5-year-old who's scared of the dark, and that is to get away from the big bad wolf. It's a take on the Three Little Pigs. It's how the little pig who was ridiculed for building the house of straw, she's the hero of the story, and she built Ed to get away from the big bad wolf.
Ed the Shed has a 4.5 litre V8 engine that can produce 360 brake horsepower. It has a racing clutch, the roof designed to be aerodynamic, but ensuring it classes as a shed is a feat in itself.
Granny's probably hard as hell.
I didn't even put that together yet, Scott.
I'm saying the same thing, Scott.
Look, the fat pig was like, hey, what the fuck? What the heck? Hey.
Shed would be made out of.
They've got a pig living in a shed. I don't know. Is this where we prognostic the future here, Scott? I don't know. We prognosticating? I don't know.
The
we
wheels
got a pig in a shed for 100, Alex.
Had to be covered, so I know it has a bonnet, but the previous record attempt has a bonnet. So obviously you do have a car underneath, but the more shed-like you can make it, the better.
During this challenge, Brian's speedometer did not work, leaving him unsure if he had actually set a new record.
I didn't know how fast I was going, so I had to sort of judge it off the rev counter. But because I had no speedo, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go as fast as it'll go. And that is as fast as it'll go, 123. So if I want to go faster, there's more work to be done. It's scary if you think about it. It's double the speed limit of UK roads. So when you just imagine driving down the motorway and then going twice as fast, it is fast. But the good thing on a runway is there's nothing to hit.
It was my turn to take Ed the Shed out for a spin, but not before some all-important safety instructions. So I feel quite strapped in here. How many seatbelts do you have on?
Yeah, it's a full racing harness.
Yeah.
So you've got a 5-point seatbelt.
Okay.
That's the last one to click in.
Nope, there's a fat
think
pair.
I'm,
There's
ready
again.
to go.
Let's go.
Getting a handle of the racing clutch was a struggle, but I managed to at least get it up to second gear on Brian's land. Brian has written a book all about it to raise money for a children's charity. He's always thinking of what to do next, but for now, the petrol head is happy knowing he's a world record holder.
There you go. I thought that was I personally have never seen a shed go 123 miles an hour, so I thought I'd bring it here for the other news, for the not so serious news. There you go. But I didn't put any of that together, Scott. That was like right there in front of me, bro. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I didn't put any of that together. I don't want to give all that situation too much thought anyway. I have fun with the other news. I have fun with the not so serious news. Now, guys, how about this? I'm going to set this up this way. For those of you who are new, even if you're not new to BF Live The Vibe, we like to smoke a little bit. He's already got going on out there, Scott. I don't know if you got one ready, buddy. But you know how some people pour one out for their homies that they're no longer with us? Well, we have some chat family homies that are no longer with us. Most importantly, of note is our friend Donkey Kongington, who we acknowledge that's no longer with us. But this is our little commemorative hit. A little memorial hit. We don't pour one out. We smoke one for our homies. This is another dab done for our friend Donkey Kongington, or it's a memorial hit for anybody that you're missing that's no longer with you. Another dab done for Donks. Let's smoke. Another dab dog for Donks. Do-do-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for Donks. And another dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for Donks. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for Donks. Oh yeah, having fun. Another dab dog for Donks. Getting high and feeling fine right here in the midday.
Dice Godfrey.
On 7, Donkey Kongington.
Dice Godfrey.
A little smoking music here on BF Live The Vibe, right here in the middle of the news. And the reason I played that and we took a little hit is because my next story in the not so serious news, there's always a reason for something I do here. At least I try. This story is about something, guys, I don't know if we've ever done. I hope I never do this. We have something about for our weed smokers, for our weed heads right here, and that's why we just smoked, to set up this story. What is scromating? New medical slang divides health experts and cannabis advocates, guys. This is about hyperemesis, about cannabis sickness right here on the Vibe. It says, a new gut-turning slang term for a symptom of prolonged cannabis use has started to circulate, and it's dividing experts. Medical professionals say the symptom should serve as a warning, while marijuana advocates call it fear-mongering. In recent weeks, scromating has made its way into the headlines. The image-inducing term combines vomiting and screaming, P-cunt. Now, I haven't done this, especially from weed, right?
Yeah.
I might have scromated from drinking beer or whatever, but I've never vomited and screamed. But they call it scromating, a common symptom of cannabinoid hyperemesis. You understand, motherfuckers? According to the Cleveland Clinic, intense pain from cyclical vomiting caused by CHS may cause patients to scream while they throw up. The term has grown in popularity as more states legalize medical and recreational marijuana. As of December, 24 states had legalized the substance recreationally. I'm one of them. Thank you very much. Dr. David Stream, medical director of the Cleveland Clinic's Alcohol and Drug Recovery Center, said he's treated a range of patients with CHS over the years. He explained that even the strongest anti-nausea medication given to therapy patients, like ondansetron, didn't stop this pain. Stream told USA Today on December 5th that most emergency department physicians he has spoken to in Cleveland, Ohio area have treated a case of CHS every day for the past 5 years, cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. But marijuana advocates like Paul Armentano Deputy Director of Cannabis Reform Normal, I know Wild Bill has talked about Normal a lot, says CHS is actually very rare, and a lack of research on the syndrome is muddling the understanding of its cause. Armentano alleged CHS and scromating are the latest anti-marijuana talking points, P-Cunt. This is what he's saying, that they come up with, we already have hyperemesis, which is kind of well known that if you smoke too much marijuana, or at least our friend Donkey Kongington and others taught us that. But now they're kind of changing to something called scromating, but these doctors are basically saying it's the same. We're talking about the same thing here. Yeah. It's like a new word for the same thing.
This is reefer madness.
It would be, well, that's exactly what they said at the end of that. It's a new talking point for the anti-marijuana sect or whatever. The very fact that we're rebranding what was known for 2 decades as cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome as scromating. Scromating is clearly sensational, Armentano said. It's a made-up, non-scientific term in lieu of a very specific term and diagnosis that has been recognized in our literature for a couple decades. So you might be hearing it more, or say if you're hearing people saying scromating. But briefly, for those that don't know, that don't watch the Vibe regular, if you've never heard of this, what is cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome? Cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome is a side effect of prolonged marijuana use and results in nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain, according to the Cleveland Clinic. To be diagnosed with CHS, a patient must meet the following criteria, according to the Rome Foundation, a nonprofit that sets medical diagnosis and treatment for gut-related disorders. If you have cyclical vomiting, the presentation after prolonged marijuana use, or relief of vomiting after sensation of marijuana use. So there you go. I've never had it. I hope I'll never get it, Scott. It's voodoo if you ask me. I never even knew it was a thing. Go ahead, buddy.
You know, Tammy Hall, she was checked into a place to see what was wrong with her once, and her diagnosis was, I don't know the medical term of it, but it was something, her diagnosis was side effects of long-term marijuana use.
Was it? Wow. Well, like I said, we know we haven't seen too much, or she doesn't talk too much about doing things currently.
Yeah.
But we can definitely tell that she's like an experienced one right there, in our opinion. I saw that she was live just before the show, Scott, and when I clicked on it, she was clicking off of it.
What did she have volume? That's been the thing the last day or two. When she goes live, she can't talk. She can only talk on shorts. Her volume ain't working for whatever reason.
I believe it. I rewound it a little bit, and I heard her talking a little bit. She was in the truck in her jacket, and she seemed cold, like she doesn't have that heating system going. So shout out to our friend Tammy. We hope you're keeping warm out there. She goes, you mean meth as far as it? You know what? She might have the whole menu, bro. Fat pig. She might have checklet. Yep. She looks like a yep person, Scott. Like, she did that shit. Like, if you look at her, mushroom. Yeah, oh, yeah. She did that shit. At least that's what she looks like to me. Mandy Diff says, I have a friend that is allergic to CBD, but he can smoke the dabs. He can smoke pure THC dabs. But if it has any cannabinoid in it, violently ill. They are studying him at Duke University. Thank you, Mandy Diff. You heard them say that there is a lack of research in this, so that's awesome that a chat family person checks in with a related story, knowing of somebody, do the research, do it for the people. It's for the science there, Mandy Diff. Awesome. Reverend Wild Bill, buddy. Here's a guy that knows something about some weed smoking. The Reverend Wild Bill, the hoe cunt, or the hunt, whatever, hoe cunt. Yep, there you go. On the morning high with P-Cunt, excuse me. Get my next story. All right, now, you kind of gave it away. I was almost hoping that you didn't know it, but either way, it's out there, buddy. Let's talk about do a little sports right here. We don't have Andrew backstage, buddy, but we got our friend P-Cunt, and we got Scott Fitzpatrick, and we got a chat family. Yes, we are talking about the fact that the Indianapolis Colts quarterback Daniel Jones went down to a season-ending injury this week or just at the end of last week's game, just this week, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
And so what's going on, buddy? You're an Indianapolis Colts fan. So Daniel Jones, you Colts were kind of rolling with Daniel Jones, and then he got hurt. Yeah. So now Phillip Rivers is who they're considering pulling off the couch, buddy.
Yeah, I heard that yesterday, and I was like, what the fuck, really?
Yeah. Now, like I said, stories of guys being pulled off the couch are not uncommon if you're a sports fan. But let's talk about how long he's been on the couch in our next story in the not-so-serious news. Little sports. Phillip Rivers is 44 years old. Joe Flacco is currently playing at the age of 40. I believe they said that Aaron Rodgers, who just beat the Ravens, he's 42.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers, 44, works out for the Colts after Daniel Jones' injury, per a report. Let's check this out. I just saw this hitting the headlines last night, Pecan. I had to bring it here to talk about. The Indianapolis Colts are apparently considering drastic measures to salvage their suddenly spiraling 2025 season. After losing starting quarterback Daniel Jones, Achilles injury, that's rough, bro. Yeah. During Sunday's loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars, Indy brought Phillip Rivers in for a workout on Monday night, and he threw the ball well, according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. The parties are now evaluating subsequent steps. The Colts' battered quarterback room, beyond Jones even, serving as a backdrop of the club's current state of desperation. Rivers, who turned 44 on Monday, hasn't played since 2020, Pecan. Yeah. 5 seasons, brother. He's been on the couch a long time.
Yeah.
Which seemed like the last of his 17 seasons in the league, and the only one he spent in Indianapolis after 16 years with San Diego and the Los Angeles Chargers. That 2020 campaign, widely disrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic, also marks the last time the Colts reached the postseason. You know, I've always kind of quietly rooted for Phillip Rivers because he's a bit of a hothead, but he was always very competitive. Pecan. You know, he was a grinder. He's one of them guys that you might not like his methods, but he made people around him better. He was one of those guys. He definitely did. He raised people's game. But do you think he's got it off the couch, bro? I mean, your team was, like you said, you were like, you had playoff aspirations, and now you're thinking about a 44-year-old quarterback. So how you feel, brother?
I don't know. I mean, it's either that or nothing. You know,
what's out there, right?
You know, who else is available other than pulling somebody from out of retirement?
Mm-hmm. Reverend Bone, stop taunting me with the old Baltimore Colts shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm trying to move on, and you keep taunting. I say, man, that friend had the good wax. Oh man, wow! I sit on the floor. Whoa, had some of that wax. He just put you on the floor, huh? Like that. Man, you get the love from the fat pig. All right, well, I do have a sports expert that can speak about this now. He suddenly look at Pecan. He was like, oh. I love how you couldn't hide it. You're like, oh, man. All right, well, here he goes. He's my friend and yours. He's one of our bros, and he is the Human Sports Sticker. He's Andrew the Giant.
Phillip Rivers coming back.
Andrew, yes, coming in hot, buddy. Yes, you know that Daniel Jones hurt his Achilles last Sunday, and so they're desperate for a quarterback, brother, and they're bringing in Phillip Rivers. He threw the ball well.
Am I remembering this? Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead, Andrew.
Did he impress?
They say he threw the ball well is all they said so far, Andrew, in this article right here. Glad you can join us here, buddy.
Am I remembering this wrong, or did Phillip Rivers play a year or two at the Colts at the end of the career, or no?
You're correct. Yeah. They kind of stated that at the end of the last paragraph I read, Scott.
Oh.
It said he turned 44 on Monday. He hasn't played since 2020. Well, that seemed like his last season. Right. It's the only one he spent in Indy after all of those every season in San Diego with the Chargers. He came and tried. I'd like maybe one more year. Maybe I'll get a championship with them guys. What about who is the I smoke weed, Pecan? Who is the quarterback that you had that quit in Luck? Thank you, Andrew, the Human Sports Ticker. How about Andrew Luck? I guess they can't pull his younger ass off the couch, can they?
No, he's doing something with Stanford.
Yeah, he's coaching or something, quarterback coach or something like that.
Something. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something with them right now.
Yeah, guys, Pecan, you've had some crazy luck with quarterbacks. A couple years ago, Andrew Luck seemed like he was the future of the Indianapolis Colts, slinging the ball over and killing records. And then he starts spring. They start camp one year. He goes halfway through camp, and then halfway through, he kind of goes, "I think I'm going to retire." Right? That's kind of how it went down, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
He didn't really give the team any warning. Like, it wasn't off season for them to find like another quarterback or nothing. It was like, yeah, I think I've had enough, guys. That's kind of it. I'm checking out right now. So now they're going to try to pull in Phillip Rivers, 44 years old, Andrew. That was our next story. Little sports, buddy.
I wonder what Bonwood thinks of that.
I don't know. And he is our other bro from the Sports Heads when we used to do the Sports Heads. He's our West Coast
Do
correspondent.
you think he might be quick to get hurt too, though, being not playing for 5 years? You know, when you play every year, you kind of learn how to take them hits, and your body just kind of conditions to it.
Yeah, and
after 5 years, you might not be as tough after 5 years.
Yeah, right. You get that first hit, and these guys are like 4 or 5 years older than younger than your getting older ass, and they're running faster and harder at you, Scott.
Yeah.
Scuff with Shane says, "I loved Rivers when he was with the Chargers." Yeah, he was good. Ranch dressing on his lips. I think Space Nerd is trying to guessing what's at the crevice of your mouth. You're getting ahead of the game.
Ooh.
I saw it right away, Scott. I was waiting for you.
Brushed my teeth.
Sure you did.
Yeah, it's right. That's like toothpaste, right? You left it. Hey, artificially intelligently dumb checks in and says, "Hey, checking in. It's nice to see such a sexy panel." I'll tend to agree with that. Yeah. What's up, artificially intelligently dumb? Luck wasn't that good. Luck, I disagree with that. You look at some of the numbers that Luck had. Luck was, if he would have not been injured as much and played like regular seasons, he was doing some good stuff in there for a minute. But then I think Scuff with Shane, I think in fairness to what you're saying, buddy, I think maybe that he had this notion that he didn't want to play anymore, Peacunt, while he was still playing like the previous year. He's like, I don't know if I want to do this shit no more.
Yeah.
And he said, man, I'll go to camp next year, see how I feel on it. Ain't feeling this shit. So there you go. So now they're on to Phillip Rivers, Andrew.
He was like, he didn't want to get the CTE bullshit, I don't think.
Well, yeah, and that was a thing. Andrew makes a good point because he was getting his cookies rattled around on a weekly basis. Like he had no offensive line. Peacunt. Wasn't he getting like sacked like 7 times a game sometime?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was. It was bad.
Same with Luke Kuechly. Remember that name?
Bro, that guy, to see him cry like, oh, that was tragic. You remember that game, guys, when Luke Kuechly took that hit and then he was crying like a baby uncontrollably on the sideline not because he was in pain, because the hit he took was so hard it like fucking triggered it in his head, bro. God, it was crazy. This guy Luke Kuechly like flies around like a human missile. You thought he was like impenetrable, just indefendable, and then he takes this weird hit off of his head one day, and he's like sobbing. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. And then he ultimately ended up retiring too, right?
Yeah.
Because of fear of CTE. Andrew bringing the facts right here. And that's why he is the human sports ticker. Andrew and my boy Peacunt here. Well, I got a story about John Cena, Andrew. Another sports story, buddy. What do you think about Cena retiring and all? How'd you feel about that? Like, I heard Peacunt going, If you do it too good, we'll get popped by WWE. John Cena makes an important announcement about his retirement, Andrew the Giant, right here. And Andrew's going to like this news, and a lot of wrestling fans will probably like it too. While speaking to Tom Rinaldi in a video published on WWE's YouTube channel, John Cena made a significant announcement regarding his future with the company following his in-ring retirement. The 17-time world champion revealed that he has signed, Andrew, a contract extension that will keep him in the WWE family for the next 5 years, buddy. Tell everybody what that normally is. When a guy retires and they sign him to a contract, tell everybody what that is. It's shit in the corner of your mouth. It's a legacy. It's a legacy deal is what they kind of call it there.
Yeah.
I think they do. And they, an ambassador, if you will. Right, Peacunt? I heard you acknowledge it.
Yeah.
He says, I will be an ambassador for the WWE. I'm already signed for another 5 years. He said, I was like, please, as long as you can do it, I would like to be in this family as an employee, as a contributing part for as long as I can, Cena said. But he claims he's done with the wrestling, Peacunt. But how many times have we heard this before?
Yeah.
I'm done. That's it. Last minute. But then, Peacunt, it's kind of short-sighted because you know that they always, even if they do like a little manager comeback, bro, there's always normally a pop where you got to take a shot or take a couple licks or something like that. Because that makes it even like more, it spices up the fact that this person came back, I think, when you see him like taking a hit and doing some moves.
Yeah.
It says, despite committing to a long-term future with the organization, Cena was emphatic that his days as an active competitor are numbered. He reiterated that once he hangs up his boots after his final match, he will not be returning to the ring, Peacunt. I've heard this before, buddy.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie before. These guys, they can't get enough of this, which I understand. It has to be an incredible adrenaline rush, Pecan, to come out a couple nights a week and people cheering and screaming for you. How do you replace that in your life, right?
Yeah, I know.
I think somebody said in the chat, we got Annette checking in. Hello, lovely Annette. Somebody said that he's 48 years old. I was wondering about that.
Steve, same age as Punk.
Same age as Punk. How many times did Ric Flair come back? Exactly, brother. Yeah. These ones that have been the champion, they get home on the couch a little bit, and they're like, man, I'm not going to the next city. I don't have 20,000 people cheering for me. I gotta do something. He says physical activity, 100%. And I very rarely speak in absolutes, but you never know. I do know in this case. This is why I can speak in absolutes, because I don't want to let people that I made a promise to down, Cena said. Uh-oh. He must be promising some family, Pecan. That sounds a little deep there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you're promising not to go into the ring. That sounds like almost like a family promise right there. Very interesting. But then, after a while, I think they, I don't think these family members are used to them being home 365 days a year, Pecan.
Yeah.
You've heard of stuff like when the wrestler goes home for a month at a time, and they act like the dad for a while. Yeah. But it says Cena expressed excitement about the second mountain of his career, which will focus on expanding the brand's reach and mentoring the next generation of superstars. He referenced his own career-defining breakthrough freestyling on a tour bus, which led to his Doctor of Thugonomics persona. As the kind of lightning in a bottle moment, he hopes to help a younger talent discover, Andrew.
You know what I want?
Other than I don't want to go, Andrew. Yes,
that last match can come out Doctor Thugonomics persona.
Yeah.
I want him one last time to be that villainous rap god.
Well, is he because Andrew, I don't follow it every day. Are they still playing John Cena as the heel angle, or they can't be? Are they?
No.
They gave up on.
Yeah, he went back to babyface.
Right. So Andrew, if he's doing the Thugonomics, I don't know, but they're basically letting him do everything. They're making sure that he's gotten every belt put on him before his career ends, and all. So this is what they're doing. Rise above the hate. John Cena.
So let's take bets here. What's the percentage that he will have one more match after this one?
Oh, please. 75. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. We got to qualify. I don't know. A whole match. Yeah, because who did they do that to recently? But I think there's a 75% chance, Andrew, that we will see him in a full kind of fledged, right? Pecan agrees with me right away. 100%. Annette says. Annette says.
100%. It'd be at least one more match somewhere.
I can't name many wrestlers that have kind of walked off into the sunset and you didn't see them at least come back and be involved. At least one more match, whether it be with the same company or a lesser company. They don't seem that they can ever get this out of their blood. And it seems like a lot of people in the chat agree. The lovely agree.
It's pretty much all they know anymore. I mean, they don't know about anything else other than the business.
Oh my God. Middle-aged and crazy, says Kyoto Gomez. Anyone who turns 50 will tell you that's the age when you wake up in bed and have a sprained ankle from sleeping. And you cough and you put your pull back muscle and everything. The lovely Annette checks in. Middle-aged and crazy, said Kyoto Gomez. Well, Flat Pig checks in and says, Flair is a drunk, I'm told. Well, there have been, there's been a couple of those recorded instances there that for our friend Fat Pig. So yeah, that's not even a rumor. No. Did you see Ric Flair on Kill Tony?
No.
Yeah, I've seen some of it. Yeah.
Scott, that was sad, bro.
Yeah.
Pecan, Ric Flair was tore up from the floor up. He was drunk. He was like the Sabi drunk. He goes, no, I'm going to not stand for anybody that makes fun of people who donate their time, okay? And like he was coming on a comedy. He was drunk, Pecan, and he ended up walking off the show early.
Yeah.
It was sad, bro. It was sad. It was supposed to be this great thing, have Ric Flair on, like one of Tony's heroes and all, and it was a car wreck. It was a train wreck. It was a wreck.
You know that expression, don't meet your heroes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all Andrew had to say about that.
I shamelessly reached out to Cena.
Shamelessly?
Asking if you... Oh, Jesus.
I only have one testicle.
I don't know why I did this, but I reached out to him asking if you ever wanted to be on one of my podcasts. You could. But
Who'd you reach out to? Who? Cena or Flair?
Cena.
Did you? All you got to do is tell him you were a Make-A-Wish, Andrew. You could play that shit up.
Yeah, I know.
You could Make-A-Wish shit. Just what you hear, 100%. Flair is alive and well, says Kyoto. Yes, he lives in Tampa area. Yeah, Fat Pig, and there's been a couple instances of going into the neighborhood sports bars and maybe not leaving in a smooth fashion. Cena looks great, says Kyoto Gomez. Annette gets the laugh and the loves. Annette says, these guys can't ever quit. Annette sounds like she knows a lot about wrestlers because they can never quit. Nah, he's not coming back. Flair was a big drinker. I imagine, man, they guys did everything, but drinker, you hear about the painkillers and all the combinations. Cocaine. These guys must have some kind of injuries, Annette. And there are stories, if you choose to believe them, they're true, that Pecan, we used to hear these stories.
That's how he got off his rocker, Benoit.
Yeah, so there were a couple alleged rumors / stories about Pecan people just walking around backstage like the doctor, and you could just basically, you're in pain? Here's a couple for you. Like, apparently the culture was like that at one day, Scott, where you just went to the company doctor, dude.
Look at Daniel Bryan with all his concussions.
Yeah, there's lots of people that deal with injuries.
If I were him, I'd just say, fuck it.
All right.
I have a kid. I have a smoking hot wife.
Now look at this compliment, Andrew. Terry Nee says, I met my hero, BF, and I'm still a hero. Still a hero. See, thank you, Terry. I love you too, brother. Our friend the Fat Pig says, you seen the video of him getting cut off at the bar and then giving $1,000 tip? Yeah, he's that guy, Scott. He thinks I get junk obnoxious, but I left a great tip, so fuck you. But the whole time he just acted like a total fucking asshole and was kind of inappropriate with people and all. And they were like, I don't give a fuck who you are. And he got kicked out of the bar. Yeah, it was ugly. Like I said, that Kill Tony was ugly. Andrew. Yeah, we'll do Andrew. Hiya, Andrew. Guess what? Chicken butt. Hi-oh. Yes. That's a great joke right there. Written off got you with that one. Zinger. Boxers can't quit either. Yeah, how about George Foreman when he came back all of those years later? And at least he didn't make a fool of himself when he did it. He looked pretty good. I'm not Gomez Adams. I didn't say that. What did it say? Gamez anyway? I can hardly read it. It's Games, whatever.
Game with a Z.
Kyoto Games. Okay, Gomez Adams. All right. Kyoto Games. We got so many Kyoto. We got Kyoto's knees, Kyoto Games. Welcome. Annette says, I used to live near the Gleason Gym in Brooklyn. Oh, so you know something about athletes. He is 76 now and alive. And that's a guy that's been on his deathbed talking about Ric Flair. You seen him in like therapy, having to learn like to walk again and shit.
Have you seen any of them walking around in your day in New York?
I have not. I have not seen any. The only time I've ever seen the wrestlers is kind of after the shows. You kind of look out for them going to their tour bus or something, Andrew. That's it. All right, people are ready to play, Andrew. The guests is already starting to come in, so why don't we do it now? We talked a little bit, but now we're about to play America's favorite new game show. Wait a minute, Andrew. Guess what Andrew had for lunch? Guess what's in the corner of Andrew's mouth?
Can I just say something?
Nope.
I know Cena follows a lot of people on X, but the day I got the notification that he followed me, I slowed down a little bit.
He jizzed in his pants. Well, he made your wish come true, Andrew. All right, but we're playing. You know what they want to do, Andrew. FJM is guessing pizza. America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew had for lunch? / is in the corner of his mouth. You got to put a second guess in there. Andrew, pizza.
That'd be a no.
No.
Well, I like how he answers. He takes all that time to answer, and then in the middle of the answer, he figures out that he might have been wrong about the answer, even though he took a long time figuring out the answer. No, FJM kicks off the festivities with pizza. Pecan says, Tyranny is at least you got to blow your hero. Hey, I resemble that remark. Wait a minute.
I shared you out on my YouTube.
Thank you, buddy. Ha! Sean Riggle checks in and says, Andrew, can you wipe the jizz off your lip? It's cum chowder, Andrew. Pecan 420 is guessing. Cum chowder at the corner of your mouth? Cum chowder?
I brushed my teeth.
I don't know. I think toothpaste would have dissipated by now. I'm not buying that bullshit. Let's see.
I believe it's half of it, at least.
Ooh, Annette says she experienced boxers. Yes, jogging everywhere. Yeah. Jogging and running everywhere. Nope. How about hamburger, Andrew, from Terry Nee? He's guessing. Did you have a hamburger for lunch?
Hamburger.
He'll say no, and then he'll figure out what a hamburger is.
No.
No. Sorry, Terry Nee. Annette is laughing already. Grilled cheese and tomato soup, says our friend FJM.
Nope.
Playing America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch? Slash is in the corner of his mouth today. Annette is over here. Pecan is Terry Nee's right there. How about did you have a salad? Says Kyoto. Not Gomez Adams.
No.
Did you have chicken nuggets and French fries, Andrew?
Nope.
I get that. How about did you have clam chowder or man chowder? Man chowder. Nope. Did you have clam chowder? Andrew? Clam?
Nope.
No. Gravity bong number 8. Did you have tacos, Andrew?
Nope.
No. Space Nerd is guessing ravioli.
Yeah.
Well, what was that noise? I didn't know. Hang on. I didn't mean to hit that sound. I didn't know what that was.
Stuffed shells come.
Hey, came.
You could have said a form of pasta, but I guess he gave it out. Andrew ate stuffed shells, everybody, for lunch, and that's how we play. America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew had for lunch today?
That may save their season.
All right. Come on. Sausage pizza head. Get with it. Sausage pizza head. Yeah, how's sausage pizza head doing today, Andrew? Whoa, look at it there, Scott. This boy is tore. We got to get some help in here. We got to get him some calamine lotion, and we got to get him get that jizz wiped out the corner of his mouth. Come on. Jim, you're making me hungry, says Annette checking in. FJM is right there. We have Annette checking in with tacos. We already checked these. Butt steak with pecan. Taco Tuesday. Our friend Fat Pig reminds everyone. Hey, the lovely Mai's here, Andrew. Oh, my.
Bye. How are you?
You got a good look going on, Andrew.
Yeah.
Well, it's not ravioli, but it's getting him to figure out pasta. We got to give him the family. It's a pasta family. We should have had him just pull back and say no, but it's a pasta. That's what we got to do, Andrew. So when they get it wrong, when they get the meat wrong, Scott just loves it. I lost. Good game, everyone, says Kyoto. They fed him crap, says Terry Nee. Sean says next time they brush your teeth, tell them to wipe the jizz off your mouth.
Brush his teeth with the dick.
Brush it.
They expect me to brush my teeth and look.
Well, it kind of looks like you did it yourself there, Andrew. All right. Let me see. What do we got? 121. Yeah, I got news. I got one more story. It's like an entertainment story, and then I'm going to end this newscast the way I end every not so serious newscast over here with a Bikini Report about lab grown milk. I guess this is an effort maybe to reduce the cow population. I'll tell you about lab grown milk after I tell you about this next story. We just got to talk about John Cena. Now, Scott. This is stories about Gene Simmons had some words about Ace Frehley's death recently.
Okay.
It's funny because at first he was kind of, I don't know. You always expect something out of Gene Simmons to say something like something stupid or off color or something out of, like he doesn't get it or something. He's just a businessman or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think I think after the initial shock passed, Gene Simmons kind of let his opinions out about what he thought about Ace Frehley's death and how he came upon it. Gene Simmons says that the former KISS member Ace Frehley's death was due to bad decisions, Scott. So now rather than just, hey, letting your friend go and say goodbye or whatever, apparently he's out here characterizing his death. Check this out. The founding KISS member died of blunt trauma injuries to his head due to a fall in October. So there's Gene and Ace right there. Mm-hmm. A series of bad decisions led to the death of former KISS guitarist Ace Frehley, according to frontman Gene Simmons. In an interview with the New York Post published on Saturday, December 6th, the rocker suggested that substance abuse contributed to Frehley's fatal fall down the stairs in his New Jersey home studio. Frehley was 74, Scott. So basically he was saying if he wasn't drunk and off his ass, he wouldn't have fell and bumped his head and maybe he'd still be alive.
Right.
The founding KISS member died of blunt trauma injuries to his head due to a fall, the Morris County medical examiner confirmed in a report obtained by People on November 10th. The manner of death was ruled an accident. He refused advice from people that cared about him, including yours truly. I tried to change his lifestyle. I sound more like Jackie Mason than Gene Simmons. He tried to change his lifestyle in and out of bad decisions, falling down the stairs. I'm not a doctor, but it doesn't kill you. There may have been other issues, and it breaks my heart, Simmons, 76, told this outlet. The saddest thing, you reap what you shall sow, unfortunately, said the KISS co-lead singer and bassist.
Comeback player of the year.
I don't think he's going to win that, Andrew.
All right.
Kind of dead. According to the comeback guitar, hey guys, who's the comeback guitar player of the year? According to the Post, a separate toxicology report on Frehley's blood at the time of death will be issued. He said, it breaks my heart, Simmons continued, before describing Frehley's private funeral service on October 22nd. Peter Criss, our founding drummer, and Paul Stanley and myself went to the funeral, open casket, bro. So he's describing. He said it was just heartbreaking. It was the saddest thing. But he's saying that basically, Scott, if he wasn't drunk off his ass, he might still be alive, and nobody listened. So
the thing about Ace Frehley, he's been like sober for years, though.
Yeah, he's like a teetotaler. He never talks about. He never does that stuff, man.
I got to see him.
Did you?
Yeah, 2019 at the state fair. It was one of those things where you pay for the admission and it's like a free concert, and I got to see him up close. And everything. He played real good though.
It was just a Gene Simmons like solo concert, not doing anything with KISS kind of thing.
Well, it's Ace. I'm talking about Ace.
Oh, Ace. Okay, Ace. I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. Who you said you saw. That's cool.
Ace. Yeah.
That's cool. And he had a couple like little rock hit songs with Frehley's comment after he left the band and all. He kind of made his little splash after he left. I think there was this whole thing where they thought that he wouldn't be nothing without the band, right? At least that's what Gene and Paul wanted him to think, that, you shouldn't leave the band. You ain't going to be nothing without us. So there was always that kind of little separation there ever since he decided to kind of think for himself and go his own way. But, of course, Gene Simmons had to pipe in at some point about what he really thought about how his bandmate Ace Frehley died. Who is the better? Andrew, I'll put you backstage if you want to do your show on the other thing. Hydrocortisone for that itch. Yeah, Scott, we got to play the itch for him. He's got the itch. He's got it. Was the buffet good, though? That's the main question. Don't forget Eugene. There you go. Don't forget Eugene, Oregon. Eugene Simmons. Yeah, and the KISS coffin and all that stuff that guy's done to make money. And the KISS coffin. The KISS coffin. You can use it as a cooler while you're alive. And when you die, you can be buried in the KISS coffin. When I heard that story on Howard Stern, I was kind of surprised, Scott, and then I wasn't. That Gene Simmons had a KISS coffin where you can get buried in a KISS coffin. And they were literally saying, go.
I was going to say, because before he says it in the chat, Terry D was going to had a chance to buy one for $700, and he passed it up.
Did he? That's amazing, because they were suggesting that you could put like a liner in it and use it as a party cooler while you were alive. You could make it the KISS party cooler. It's a double thing. It's a party cooler, and when you die, you just take the liner out, you put your big fat ass in there, and you bury yourself in there. There you go. The KISS cooler. I'm telling you, that dude figured out every way to make money. Oh, like Terry Nee, he acknowledges it, Scott. He said $700. $700. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's awesome, man. Stupid bird.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you could definitely flip that, Terry Nee. I know you flip some kind of items online, stuff like that. You buy things and flip them for better price. You could have definitely flipped that, bro. Oof, Terry, that was a good deal. I should about the kiss coffin. Although, let's see. I'm rewinding from noon, but hi, says Jerry Lahane. What's up, Jerry, buddy? Gary checks in on the vibe as we're about to wind down this first half of the vibe. But don't fret, folks. We're still going to be around for an hour and a half after 1:30. We're going to do the not so serious news. Finish this up right now. Take you right to the halfway point of BF Live, the vibe, and a lot of fun to be had on the other side. But not before I give you your last report here on the vibe, other news, the not so serious news. And this one is about lab-grown milk, Scott. Yes, I just threw it out there. Lab-grown milk. I believe this has something to do with the fact that there's this thought that the cows are producing too much methane in the world, and they're trying to come up with other ways to come up with milk. So let's read about, or actually, we're not going to read about. We are going to watch the sexy Bikini Report. Another one. Tell us about lab-grown milk. Our final report on the vibe other news, the not so serious news. Hey, Bikini Report, you looking mighty good in that blue with your hair looking all good in the ponytail. Tell us about lab-grown milk is coming.
Heard of Unreal Milk? It's basically cow's milk, but it doesn't require any cows. Unreal Milk was created by Boston's Brown Foods, which says it looks and tastes like normal milk and can even be made into butter, cheese, and ice cream. It even replicates the nutrition of real milk. But there are no cows being milked and no calves being born and separated from their mothers. Unreal Milk is lab-made from, quote, mammalian cell culture and requires just a fraction.
Mammalian, like mammal cell culture. I'll take a mammalian cell culture for 100, Alex.
Of the carbon, water, and land of traditional dairy farms. And I do mean a fraction. It cuts carbon emissions by 82%, water use by 90%, and land use by 95%. Plus, no cows means no methane emissions. And methane is a particularly potent greenhouse gas. So, some people predict Unreal Milk is going to totally upend the dairy industry, while others call it Frankenmilk and are utterly horrified. Consumer taste tests are already happening, and you might just start seeing it on store shelves next year. So the question is, would you drink lab-grown milk? Tell us in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
You go, Bikini Report. Can I ever mention that blue is one of my favorite colors? Oh, it sure is. More steak, says Jim, FJM, not less. Well, they do have lab-grown meat. That's terrible. Space Nerd checks in and says, almond milk and soy milk already exist. This is dumb. Well, the problem with me, Space Nerd, is I can never find the tit on the almond when I go to milk it. Hi-oh, where do you find the tit on the almond? I'll be here all week. And the soy milk, here we go. The damn Massachusetts, damn it, Bobby. What do you think, guys? You going to drink artificial milk and eat artificial meat? I don't know if I'm going to do any of this. No. Hell no to the no. No. Space Nerd laughing. I don't know where the tit is. Yeah, I'm not a big...
Things like this has to happen as the world population goes a bit larger and larger. This has to happen in the future.
Scott hitting us with the deep points today. And right on that shit. That's right. Doesn't seem like we're slowing down with the population. There's more and more people that need milk and food and sustenance every day. So maybe it'll be lab-grown milk. Scott makes a great point at the end of the other news, the not-so-serious news. That's what we just did. And we ended it with a sexy Bikini Report. Let's get on with some more fun. Come on. And we're having it, and we're doing it on a Tuesday afternoon on BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 437. Super happy to be hanging out here in the midday with great people in the chat family and all of my on-screen bros right here. But it is 1:32 right here. I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. What do you say, boys? Scott's already getting ready to run because this is the time, our pause for the cause. We're going to take a little 2.5 minute piss break right here. It's an opportunity to do exactly what Scott's doing right there. You can stand up. Why don't you run to the fridge, go to the bathroom, let the blood flow back into your ass cheeks, but come on back and grab a friend, grab a smoke, grab a snack, and come on back in 2.5 minutes for more fun right after this brief 2.5 minute piss break. What are we going to get into? We're going to get into Perry talk. Hell yeah. I'll throw some sexy segments in there for Tuesday. We'll get sexy on a Tuesday for the ladies. And I got karaoke. I got all kind of fun stuff. We're not going to get to any of it until I run this quick 2.5 minute piss break, folks. Are you ready? I'm getting ready. Ready, set, go, and be back in 2.5 for more fun right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I did touch my pee-pee. This guy touches pee-pee too. He ain't even go to the bathroom. He just touched it because it's there. We're back for the second half of BF Live the Vibe. We got Andrew the Giant. We got the boys backstage. I just took them back because there's P-Cunt coming back from touching his pee-pee. And Scott will be back in just a few from touching his pee-pee. There you go. Let's keep spreading the Christmas spirit here and let's have fun on the Vibe. We'll get into a little Perry talk and some other fun segments in just a few minutes right here. But let's keep the holiday spirit going here. Let's go holiday music right here. Christmas carols on the Vibe.
I'm not going to hell.
Get ready.
Jingle bell, I'm not going to hell.
Make a joyful noise, Andrew. Make a joyful noise. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I'm not going to hell. All right, we're just having fun here on the Vibe. But if I do, I'm going to have fun before I get there. We got the liquid lunch. Let's go, says Kyoto. Maya's checking in. Perry emojis are being used by FJM. Delicious vibes today. Oh my. Yes, I like that. Thank you. Delicious. Delicious. I like that description of the vibes. They are delicious today, the fat pig. Well, thank you for making them delicious. I'm a fruitarian. Hopefully no lab-grown fruits. What you hear they're doing, I mean, they're all genetically modified organisms. They're doing it with anything. And I think, Scott hit us with the biggest point of the day is because of that very point. Professor Scott, somebody says right here, of the population. The professor's checking back in right now. Yeah, my fruitarian. You heard Scott, they were talking about, Mai says that she's a fruitarian and she hopefully no lab-grown fruits. But we were talking about on the point that you made that people need food more and more, and they might have like GMOs, and they're doing everything they can to keep the food chain growing, right, buddy?
The bigger the population gets, not only do you run out of, you need more food, but you also run out of land.
Everything.
Yeah.
Scott's going deep on us and says FJM. Yes, he did, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He hit us with the real knowledge right at the right time when we did the not so serious news. Awesome. Delicious vibes today. Perry going on. Everybody's having fun. Hey, if you want to catch out more Scott Fitzpatrick and his friend, the Angry Iguana, that's where he has those full-length videos where we just do the small trip in the Scott's Hole. If you want to see that guy, Andrew Ditch, and all of those other characters over there, check out Angry Iguana 112 right there by clicking on that stuff. There's a membership link if you choose to support me by a monthly membership. I do have a $1.99 level, and for $1.99, $2, you can be part of my 2-Vibe crew, and I will love you a long time. Mouth hugs are always negotiable. All right. There's plenty of space in Wyoming if it's too crowded in your states. All right, a lot of it in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but Scott will be long gone dead, he says. Oh, my goodness. They said that in the 70s, Terry Nee says about, the world ending and everything going away and all that stuff. Well, there you go. All right, well, why don't we keep just having the fun here? We can't control that. I can't control what people say or how many people were born or how much food is eating, but I can control the fun that we have right here in the midday on BF Live The Vibe. That's what I like to do. Ooh, Scott. I played a Christmas carol, buddy, before when you weren't on screen. Check this out. I'll get you a little holiday spirit too, and I'll play another one. Here we go. Scott's here with Bro Dog. We ain't going to hell, Scott. Andrew's singing through it, apparently. Couldn't sing through it twice, Scott. There you go. Andrew likes it. That's all that matters. Terry Nee has been a member for 17 months. Number one, thank you for being a member that long. Number two, I can't believe I've been selling memberships that long. Thank you, chat family. He says, BF, I sent you my newest acquisition down by the river. Well, let me check here. Let me do what I like to do here on The Vibe. When somebody sends me something during the show, I say, hi, folks. Your view's important to me here on BF Live The Vibe. Now, Terry Nee currently sent me something at bflive420.com, I'm assuming, 420@gmail.com. So I'm currently checking that folder right now. And when I see what he brought me, I'll bring it to you. That's how it works here. There it is right here. Sent from Terry Nee. What's he got? Let's see what he's got here. Thank you, Terry Nee. All right. And he said, he's living he's down by the river. I shot my baby down by the river. Oh, no. Let me see. Share this window. Here we go, Terry Nee. This is Terry Nee reporting in from the river here, Scott. Uh-oh. Is this near you or something, knowing him, or is he actually down by the river?
It ain't by me.
It ain't by you. Look at that bridge that's out. Apparently that's by some bridge that's out. And it's frozen over. The frozen tundra. See, if you're not careful, you might end up in a van down by the river with Terry Nee. Or Neil Young, down by the river, I shot my baby. There you go. Thanks, Terry Nee, for being a friend and a member for 17 months. And he continues to be one. Mai is checking in with the love. You might be, Andrew, if you keep it up, says FJM. Written off says nope to that last thing we said here in the chat. Okay, well, why don't we continue on with, how about this? Not Jingle Bell Hell. How about this one? Let me share this screen with you right here. Stop sharing. I'll share this one. And then we're going to get on, we'll do a little Perry talk, I think, is what we're going to do next. Social media or Perry talk. Let's see. Share screen. Let's get you having fun here on The Vibe. Christmas vibes. When you have to start in a choir, but you were born a metalhead, Scott. Look for the metalhead in the choir. Here we go. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let the Christmas hit the floor. Let the Christmas hit the floor. Let the Christmas hit the floor. You like that, Andrew? You let the look, Space Nerd like that. He let the Christmas hit the floor right here. Well, let's a fun hit the floor right here on BF Live The Vibe. Where's my Perry heads at? Perry was on last night. They talked about the members only stream. They talked about last night we were 4 days away. Now we're 3 days away from the 12-12 Bake Off. So let's go over to Twitter X. Let's gather with the chat and let's talk about what went down last night on Perry Caravello Live with a little bit of afternoon Perry talk. Perry Talk is what we're doing because myself and many of my chat family friends enjoy watching Perry Caravello Live for all the antics that go over there, going on over there. So let's get into it. It was Monday night. It was Monday night PCL, and Tom always tells him it's going to be a long one. Trying to remember, Pecan, were you up at the end, buddy? I saw you in the chat.
Yeah, I was in there a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. He did the plugs, and it would have ended like 2 something. I'm trying to remember. One day after another. It was fairly late, but.
Yeah, it wasn't, super late like normal, but
yeah. But he was threatening. But look at this guy. Look at how about the wreath they had on him last night, P-Cunt?
Yeah.
You see the shit, Scott?
Yeah.
They got the hat on him. He got a couple deliveries. They had this on him. I said, Perry looks like the parade float of himself at the Rose Bowl parade float of himself, P-Cunt.
Well, either that or the gay version of the Indy 500.
That right, when you win the thing and all that stuff. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
He's the gay winner of the Indy 500. But they're calling it Kwanzaa. A Jewish Christmas tradition is our first clip from Perry Talk segment we're doing right now.
I think I'll get you Kwanzaa Claus next show. You are welcome.
A Jewish Santa Claus.
He thinks Kwanzaa is Jewish.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa Claus.
Not the African American
Please.
holiday.
They'll do anything to try to keep Christmas.
I think I'll get you Kwanzaa Claus next show. You are welcome.
A Jewish Santa Claus.
See, he's got an ethnic Santa right there.
Yeah.
He's got Mexican Santa. He's got Sambo Santa.
They'll do anything to try to keep Christmas.
I said he looks like the gayer construction worker from the Village People. He looks like the gayer Village person. That was another comment I made last night. The gayer contractor construction. Let's see. We have. Glad your wife is doing well, Brian. Wishing this Brian in here. I didn't see you come in, buddy. He says, had to give an update. Well, where is it? Up here. Let me see it. Oh, shit. Let's check it out, buddy. You are special to me. I love your breast. Let me see. A double dead end. He slapped Terry, and he's got getting the thumbs up. His wreath, the comment from Space Nerd. Here's Brian checking in, paying $2 to let us know the update, buddy. You know it, I would have read it either way, but thank you. He goes, hey, everyone, been busy AF. That means as fuck. He's been busy as fuck. The wife is healing well. Well. Thank you, Brian. Man, I would have read that either way. But I especially read it when you pay. Thank you to the very generous Brian, man. The fact that you were kind of going through that with your wife and you thought enough to like super chat me and to give us memberships during that. I appreciate you, bro. And hope the missus is doing well. Hi, Mrs. BK. Hey, Scott. Brian informed me that I'm one of the very few shows that she even likes. Ha ha ha. How about that? How about that? I was told that privately. I'm gonna let everybody know that shit. Ha ha ha. Nope, that's what I call her. Here you go. Okay. Oh. Glad the Mexican Santa, now the rest of the world will get to see his cool pants and sombrero. Oh, and then he had that hat on last night, P-Cunt, that he kept doing the gay thing. When he gets mad at what Tom's talking about, he rips it off his head like he's like macho or something. That's it. Like he's being like just emphatic or defiant, when really it's just gay.
I only have one testicle.
Oh, we'll play that. But
shut the fuck up.
There you go. All right, let's play the next thing. He must have done it 10 times last night. Hey, Pecan, did you see the members only show previous Saturday?
I've seen just a little bit of it.
He pooped no less than 3 times during that stream, bro.
Yeah, I heard.
Darting and pooping. So we were going to see how many times he pooped last night. But here is the happy gay Christmas portrait. And that's not happy gay neither. There's the hat right there. That's the one he kept pulling off last night.
Yeah.
Tom B say, can you stop and do like a jolly kind of look? So that's what you get out of Perry, for a jolly look. Let's see what this parade float is saying. Oh, yes. His very best friend, you guys know, is Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He knows his daughters and all that stuff. Well, Donald gave out an executive order in honor of Perry Caravello.
Yes, today, among many executive orders, I signed one officially recognizing Perry Caravello. As a gay man, I felt it was time for him to be recognized for who he truly is. That is a homosexual.
That is disgusting.
Right there. Executive, what's law now? So people were in the chat saying, oh, you're legally gay now, Perry. Now it's illegal.
Be a homosexual, and I'm never going down that road. Why would the president, Trump, say something like that about me?
Because you're gay.
Yeah.
Yes, today, among many.
Because you're gay, because you're actually gay. That's right. All right. Let's see. Here's the 12-12 bake-off training video. The media shares were off the hook last night. Great songs, Pecan. I hear you saying, yeah, man. Yep. Like, I wanted to vote for more than one. But they're great media shares, great talented people in this Perry Caravello live community. Look at this video, this media share they made for Perry Caravello last night on Perry Talk.
I am Stephen Fry, and what follows is a training video for the sign twirler that will be outside of Studio 102 on the 12-12 Bake-Off.
Yeah, Pecan, I was surprised this one because you had a couple good rap songs, and you had the party one or something, and then sign twirler, like, come out of nowhere and beat everybody, apparently.
Illustrious Hollywood Jim Gray. Your sacred duty shall be to direct bake-off attendees through the patio door at Studio 102 with the grace of a seasoned maître d', though admittedly with fewer napkins and more flour stains. Now, here's the crucial bit. Every attendee must be given a spare key to the apartment.
Right.
Yes, even the ones who claim they just popped in for a scone, and inform them firmly that bathroom privileges are unlimited. Perry's belongings,
that Jake's
a
toilet?
delicate matter. You are hereby authorized, nay, encouraged to touch his snowboard. It's practically a museum piece at this point, given its pristine, unused state. And his CD collection? Tut, straight into the bin.
Hey, 10 of them belong to Columbia House, you son of a bitch. You never paid the penny.
He protests.
Shut the fuck up.
Superior automatically dropping a record needle. Ignore any whimpering. As for the oven, the oven. Attendees may use all the burners. This is
Look at that shit
not
kitchen.
A timid tea party.
Yeah.
And
That
once
AI
their
is serious,
masterpieces
Pecan.
emerge, the credenza shall serve as
Oh,
a
he's
buffet.
yelling with the mic off. There's the credenza with food on it. That's how it's going to look on the
Any
bake-off.
questions?
Yep.
No, splendid. Now go forth. Twirl that sign like your dignity depends on it. And remember, chaos is just unplanned creativity. Happy baking.
And there's the fake burps.
I'm going to the hospital.
He's going to the hospital because he had to watch that, guys. That's why he's going to the hospital. And Pecan, you probably heard that Victor is coming over for the next show, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a visit from Victor, the Amazon guy that got jumped and got the guitar stolen from him so terribly. Let's see who did that. All right, but let's play a favorite song. I already showed you one of the fun media shares that won last night, the sign twirler. Well, let's get in a little Christmas spirit with a Winter Wonderland kind of a parody right here during Perry Talk. Let's keep the Christmas holiday spirit vibe up with a little Perry sucked off Randy Callahan on Perry Talk. A little ditty on Perry Talk.
Patty Saver, ad was listed, be a star, Perry's listening. 3 sacks are for sale, as long as you're male. Perry sucked off Randy Callahan. Perry's gay, sucked a doodah, jerked his dick, then he blew cock. 3 vouchers he gave, was Randy set slave. Perry sucked off Randy Callahan.
Everybody now.
So in the 90s, Perry fucked a gay man.
Gay man.
And that gay man's name was Callahan.
Callahan.
Now in Reseda, Perry's called the Blow Man.
The Blow Man.
He blows a bunch of dudes there when he can.
That's right. It's a Perry Wonderland right here on Perry Talk. Now let's end this Perry Talk segment that we do here in the middle of the day, the way we like to do here on BF Live The Vibe. We have a creative bro in our chat family. His name is Chris Popke, and he made songs about Perry's house. Chris Popke hits. You can only hear him right here as we have fun winding down Perry Talk segment with this.
My house. He's not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house. Then if I allow them here, they're allowed my house. My house.
Then they're allowed.
Go to hell, jag off.
Well, we're not sure where the Wild Western movie's ever going to come out of it. We hope it's going to get released one day, but we can get a little kind of a Perry being a sheriff vibe off of this next Chris Popke track right here. If it plays.
My gun shot the sheriff. They didn't shoot the deputy.
Oh no.
My gun shot the sheriff. Boy, you know I wasn't holding it.
Oh shit.
Ow, ow!
And since Perry screams like he does, our friend Chris Popke says, why don't I put it to the Perry of death? And this next phrase, I think he said it within the first 2 to 5 minutes of the show, 3 minutes of the show last night. He says it all the time. So if he's going to say it over and over again, why not put it to a beat and finish off Perry Talk segment right here with this. This is not allowed, but what is allowed is having fun right here on The Vibe.
Not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. You'll never be allowed in my home. Ever, 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 ever allowed in that door or that door.
You're not allowed here. I know you're saying. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. You fucking understand me? You're not fucking allowed here ever again. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. You're not allowed here again. Fuck you.
Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, Perry knows he's excited because we're getting close because it's 3 days until we get gay and bake at the Bake Off on 12/12. But I hope you enjoyed Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Perry Talk was the segment we just did here on The Vibe, hanging out on a fantastic Tuesday afternoon. It might be cold outside, although Scott has come up a couple degrees. We got up 30 degrees where I'm coming to you from, buddy. That's almost a heat wave around here. You're muted, but I hope you're doing well. You and Bro Dog, staying warm out there. You're muted.
Okay,
bro.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah, man. Hope you're good. I appreciate you showing up every day and sitting out in the cold, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm going to do another story here I want to talk about. We were talking about the lab milk story, and we were talking about cows and the environment and all. So I have a kind of a related story, and it's a cautionary tale. So other than methane and cows and stuff, one of the other things you hear about so often is straws. The scourge of straws on our planet. The straws are going to take out everything on the planet. I have a story about straws, a cautionary tale. Now, some people have turned to, they said, okay, we can't have plastic straws. I'll take a paper straw. And then some people are like, I have the steel straws, and I'm talking about now glass straws. This is a cautionary tale because something can go bad when you're using glass straws. Let's this report tell you about it right here, and we'll keep talking about this on The Vibe. Glass straws, a cautionary tale on The Vibe.
Glass straw warning. People love a glass straw, especially around the holidays. They look trendy and are good for the environment, but this woman is issuing a warning. She ended up in the hospital after she says she swallowed a piece of glass from her straw. She spoke with Allison Hall.
Glass straws are super popular during the holidays. Now this woman has a warning. Don't use glass straws. Brianne O'Brien ended up in the emergency room after she says she drank from a glass straw. It broke.
One night I was just chugging the last of my water and I felt something go down my throat and I was like, what is that? And so I pulled out my straw and I saw that a chunk was missing on the end.
Oh, so you actually sucked up the glass shard through the straw?
Yes.
Brianne needed a CAT scan on her stomach where doctors saw the chunk of glass from her straw. They performed an endoscopy to retrieve the glass, but it had already moved out of her stomach.
They said it had already went past the most dangerous parts. It most likely would just come out naturally on its own.
The mom of 6 shared this now viral video on social media.
Watched 10 seconds of that video, got up, ran in my kitchen, and opened my drawer to look at my glass straws because I wanted to see if there was a crack in mine too.
Piper Phillips loved glass straws. Now she's tossing them away.
You would never think that something so simple as a glass straw would be a danger to your life.
Even just the tiniest piece of glass could cause a real issue?
If it's a very sharp edge, you can perforate through the walls, meaning you can just create a hole in the walls of the esophagus or your stomach.
I feel so lucky that the damage wasn't worse.
And doctors warn you should never try to break up ice in your cup using your glass straw because that can cause small pieces of glass to break off.
Yeah, but, Pecan, you say duh, but you've seen people cook turkeys on their deck too, buddy. So you can't, you got to tell everybody every little thing, buddy. So a cautionary tale about glass straws. Now, I have some environmentally conscious young daughters, and what they have the steel straws, Scott.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with those is that we forgot them a couple times. We've had to double back to the restaurant and hope they don't throw them away or overlook that they were steel straws. A lady pierced through her skull. A lady pierced her skull through her eyeball using a metal straw. Now, I was going to endorse using metal because I thought at least metal won't make shards. But Terry Nee points out a problem with metal straws. You'll put your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. My is like, got the cautionary tale going on right there. So there you go. The glass straw. So I say if it comes down to, I don't know, if it comes down to them, if it comes down to a turtle or me like dying for my glass straw pecan, that turtle got to go, man. Fuck that turtle. I'm saying,
I like turtles.
I like turtles too, man, but I'm not going to drink out of a glass straw to save your ass, bro, and possibly have glass shards,
I like turtles.
Maybe if you use a crazy straw, you'll hear it clanking around before it gets into your mouth.
Good points. Scott's hitting all of the points today, man. If you had a glass crazy straw, you would have a couple sucks to go ding, ding, ding on the way up the straw before it ended up in your gut. Another more from Scott Fitzpatrick today. He's just hitting us with all the shit today. If you use a plastic straw, if it has to be a glass straw, make sure it's a crazy straw so you can hear the glass tingling your way to your insides. All right. Well, why don't we do this, guys? I think I have a couple of these piled up here. I know I do. Scott, I'm not going to do the year of the pickle anymore, bro, but I'm still seeing more pickle things come up at the end of the year. Some last minute things come out. What did I say? Oh, the McDonald's is doing this pickle meal where they have pecan. They have this green Grinch pickle flavored, dill flavored salt that you put on your meal or something, bro. You see that?
No.
Yeah, they're doing that, and they sent that to Perry the other night. They want him to put, have the pickle salt. This tastes horrible and all that stuff. So it's not the year of the pickle, but there's always some kind of weird social media recipes out there. So why don't we do that? Let's check out a couple of those. I think I have a little graphic. I do have a graphic that says social media recipes. It's up here in my video stuff. So let's do that right now. And let's look at some, where's my social media recipes graphic? I'll put it up as soon as I find it. I know I got one. That's videos. Here we go. Oh, where is that? I don't know. Let's do, can't find it. Let's put the file out. Maybe I'll find the graphic in a minute here. All right, here's my first social media recipe. These are recipes, conventional food that are cooked in unconventional ways on the internet. I want to know if any have tried this before, or if you would try any of these social media recipes. What's that girl?
Yeah,
She's crazy.
I can't stand her.
They always make right. And she if she eats it, I'm more impressed. But if she's just coloring food, it's not as impressive.
He's craving steak, so let's surprise him with a watermelon steak. Just cut your watermelon into the shape of a steak and marinate in teriyaki sauce for an hour. Grill them up. They turned out looking just like a real steak, and honestly, they taste just as good. My boyfriend
She took a little bite out of it there, Peacock. What do you think?
was craving steak, so let's surprise him with a watermelon steak. Just cut your watermelon into the shape of a steak and marinate in teriyaki sauce for an hour. Grill them up. They turned out looking just like a real steak, and honestly, they taste just as good. My boyfriend was
I don't know. She put it in her mouth.
Yeah, I guarantee she probably spit it out after the video.
Probably turned into a spit take right here. There's my graphic. I see all these crazy things just like this, and I said I'm going to bring them here on BF Live The Vibe and show you some social media recipes. Conventional foods cooked and prepared and eaten in unconventional ways. Little segment we're doing right here on The Vibe. Let me show you the second piece. So yeah, it's that Goofy Girl. I already showed that one. So no, I already showed you the Kraft mac and cheese cups. We've done that before. Must have had that in there for a double hit. Oh, it's her again. But let's see what she's got this time and if she eats it. That's always the question with any woman. Will she put it in her mouth? Our second social media recipe right here on The Vibe. Social media recipes segment. Will she put it in her mouth?
my family with a giant hot dog. I made a custom oversized bun and baked it in the oven. Then I just grilled a 10-pound beef bologna for 30 minutes. By this point, my family was starving. I topped it with mustard and ketchup and sliced it up. It's the perfect shareable hot dog. And next time, I'd probably boil it so I could drink the hot dog water. Let's surprise my family with a giant hot dog. I made a custom
She cheating.
Yeah, she ate the bread.
She cheating. She only ate the bread, brother. So there you go. So that's what I'm curious about these, because some of these are edible and some aren't. BK says, hell no to the no. My set on that one before, I think that's actually good. One before that. Bro Dog is saying hi to me through the screen. He sure is. Scott always makes sure that Bro Dog is front and center for the beginning of the show, for the opening chat family.
Say hi.
He heard that. He heard that whining here. Here. Oh, look at that. I got the head turn.
Yeah. There you go.
I got the head turn. He's saying hello, Space Nerd. How you doing? There you go. This dog is made for prime time right here. I'm telling you, bro. Let's see. Hey, Juggalette Jen. How you doing? The lovely Juggalette Jen hit me up with 5 gifted memberships. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. How cute, says my. Oh, look at this. We got the real shit going on here on BF Live The Vibe. We're doing social media recipes with Scott and Bro Dog and Peacunt and a great chat family. Let's see one that isn't this crazy person before. I have a second line in here. Let me see down. Let's go down here a little bit, because I think sometimes I lose my, now let's see. Now, Scott, do you like tubular meats? Do you like hot dogs, my friend?
I got to be in the mood for them on a campfire. I don't just eat boiled hot dogs.
Nope. We used to have that when I was younger, before microwaves. My mother would boil some up for us, Scott. Pecan, I'll eat microwaves when I run out of other dinner ideas, buddy, for something quick.
Yeah.
I'll throw a couple of hot dogs down my throat. But I don't know if I would ever try a tubo dog. Let's see if anybody would like a tubo dog on social media recipes. BF.
Hell no.
Thou hast done the unthinkable. Thou hast committed a sin I thought to be uncommittable. Dog in a fucking can. Dog in a tube. Tubo dog. A sprayable fucking wiener. Why? Why should we do this? Please.
You're doing social media recipes.
Cease this activity. Oh my God, bro. And Peep Gang, he didn't do one slide of it. He ain't do one spray of it. Look at this face of greed.
Bro, I'm digging this crushed velvet shower cap that this brother's rocking. What is it? It's not a beret, Scott, or it's that crushed velvet. I'm like, is that a shower cap that is like style? Crushed velvet shower cap, Pecan?
Yeah.
I think this dude is pimping up a shower cap.
One spray would not be enough to satiate this hunger. He went in for another. And dare I say another. Oh my God. The pork meat screams. It screams. This is the finished product. It looks disturbing.
That's so you can have a hot dog
like
enema?
Something them niggas in outer space would eat.
Oh, Jesus. That's what they call astronauts now, Pecan?
You don't need to eat what LeGlork them eating. But I say again.
Oh, he shot it in his mouth. Look.
Is too much.
Just like Perry. He would like shooting tubular meats in his mouth right out of a car.
Shut the fuck up.
This is all you. For the greed of this man.
For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed of this man. For the greed The dog
cow died
wasn't
to make
enough.
this
He had
mess.
to pour the pork in the
You know,
mouth.
this could be good for Andrew,
Directly.
though, because he about choked to death on a real hot dog once.
He did. That's a little known fact about our friend Andrew. During a stream, he choked on a hot dog. And then it lodged in there. He had to get it surgically removed days after. Is that true, Andrew?
Yes.
That
Yes.
is a fact about
Yes,
our
it is. Almost died in the movie theater.
You need a tuba dog.
Not funny, but yeah.
It's only funny because you lived after the fact, but it's a funny story to tell. Yeah, like we were doing a show with him, right? When we Scott, when he ate it, or was it a you said you were at a theater, Andrew? But
Yeah,
it was
he's at a
days-
movie theater hot dog.
I almost died.
Yeah, look, he says, I was at a movie theater and I almost died. He says it like a program, Scott. Yeah, and then wasn't it days later, Andrew, that you had to go to the doctor and they had to remove the remnants out of your throat?
Yes.
That's exactly how I remember it, buddy. That's our boy Andrew. That's what he did. So that's his story with hot dogs. So Scott makes an excellent point that a tubo dog might be ideal for our friend Andrew the Giant right here. All right. Well, I'll leave you with this one, guys, because I told you, people on social media are taking conventional foods and doing unconventional things with them. So we're doing a segment called Social Media Recipes. Here's our last social media recipe of this segment for today. This is the dessert tiramisu, but a tiramisu claw machine is our last thing on social media recipes.
I'm gonna surprise my family with something unique, so this is
Of course, it has
perfect.
to be
I just
her.
set up my claw machine and added spoons to the claws, then assembled the tiramisu directly inside, layering the whipped cream and topping with cocoa powder. Make sure to add a plate to the bottom for serving. The tiramisu stays so fresh in the claw machine and lasts a couple of weeks. I hope my family loves it. Let's make a tiramisu claw
You're shitting
machine.
me,
I
right?
wanted to surprise my family with something unique, so this is
Fucking
perfect.
retarded.
I just set up my claw machine and added
That's a good question. Dream Man says, and I don't believe I've ever on purpose have had tiramisu before. God bless you. Scott, have you mentioned that you've had it before? At an
I
event
don't
or
know what
something?
that is, no.
I think it's like, is it, I don't know, it's tres leches. It's like different layers of like Italian cake that are soaked in stuff and all.
spoons to the claws, then assembled the tiramisu directly inside, layering the whipped cream and topping with cocoa powder. Make sure to add
It's like soaked bread and whipped cream and just layers of
a
it.
plate to the bottom for serving. The tiramisu
Space Nerd
stays
says
so
it's
fresh in the
delicious.
claw machine and lasts a couple of weeks. I hope my family loves it. Let's make
Well,
it.
she might want to play then. She might want to play the tiramisu claw machine. That's a little fun segment I like to do here on the Vibe from time to time called Social Media Recipes. Conventional foods prepared and used in unconventional ways on social media. That's what we're doing right here on BF Live, the Vibe. All right. Yeah, she is she's prolific in my file, guys. She's got a lot of the stories in here, a lot of that weird stuff. And I did see, guys, that during the show, Andrew, I'm going to take Andrew off the screen after I tell you this. Phillip Rivers has been officially signed to the Indianapolis Colts practice squad. So it's the first step to get him in shape, Peacunt. It's going to happen, brother. I think that's just that's a little technical step, and next thing will be they'll figure out the contract, they'll sign him, and probably by the end of the week, you're going to have Phillip Rivers off the couch as the quarterback of your Indianapolis Colts. That's some breaking news right here on the Vibe. They have signed him to the practice squad, buddy. That's amazing.
See what happens.
Ooh, now, one of the segments I used to do here on BF Live, the Vibe, was what was Corey thinking? We got Corey Feldman fans out there. Terry Nee, I know he's going to get excited right away, Terry. I got some Corey Feldman news update about some new project coming out from Corey Feldman. We'll talk about right here on the Vibe. That's
Corey
crazy.
Feldman.
Corey Feldman. He got excited. Look, bro, dog, like, what, Corey? Corey? Like, I'm smarter than Corey. Indy got screwed in the playoffs. I've made Twinkie tiramisu once. It was delicious. She soaked them. Space Nerd says it's rum-soaked Vienna fingers, espresso cocoa, and whipped cream in multiple layers. That's a more you know from Space Nerd. Thank you. So it's like a Middle Eastern tres leches. What do you mean by Middle Eastern? Why does it have to be? Why do you want to make everything like in Middle Eastern? That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you think that's crazy? How about what if I told you that Corey Feldman is coming back, Scott? I don't know if he's back. I don't know if he was ever here. I don't know if he ever left, P-Cunt. But let's see what the latest is. P-Cunt and my friend Terry Nee and all the Corey heads out there. This is the premiere about the getting you excited about the upcoming film Corey versus the World right here on the Vibe. Check this out. Let me do a screen share and I'll get it to you. The latest project from Corey Feldman right here on the Vibe. Let's watch this.
All right. If everything goes right, a solo light comes on me.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going down, guys. You ain't ready for it. You're not ready for it. I thought I had a little graphic that says, "What was Corey thinking?" It's been a while since we've done "What was Corey thinking," Scott. But I'll start it over again. The funniest thing that has come out of the Corey camp recently is that him being part of the whole Limp Bizkit tour, Scott.
Yeah.
That intrigued the shit out of me. Me and Terry Nee were this close to going out and catching out that concert and seeing Corey Feldman open up. And we've been trying to figure out if Corey's whole career has been a joke or what, Scott.
Didn't he have possession of Perry's guitar for a time?
He did. He had it. He's had it for a minute. He goes, "Listen, you fuck, I want that guitar." But currently, I don't know if it's in India or Jim sent it to India or if it's been it was lovely gifted from the Gina Carano to Hollywood Jim PCL. But we'll digress off of that. Yeah, but he had it for a minute, Scott. But this is the latest. Corey is a star. Let's see how much of a star he is right here. Come on.
If everything goes right, a solo light comes on me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A lot of people think, well, he had all these big movies in the 80s, and that was like his hot point, and now it's just kind of, him trying to stay in the limelight.
Come on, guys, let's not spend all night in front of these lights.
Look, this project is about to be like the biggest thing.
Now, this might be older footage, Scott, because remember, even during the Stern Show days, Pete Cunn, he had Corey's Angels.
Yeah.
Right, Scott? And so it wasn't nothing like Victoria's Secret Angels. A totally original idea right here from Corey. This was
in the world.
I never played electric bass in my life.
And then it got switched.
If you're for the dark side and you're a Satanist or a cultist and you want to sit there and be dismissive about my art or what I do,
it really is the worst album of the year.
Let's put it very simply. I'm a light worker.
We're sweating and hot on a bus, dude.
I spread positive messages. I spread love and light.
Corey's Angels, which is really a cult. His little system of just disgusting behavior.
This cult, I love it. I'm all about it then if it's a cult.
Great.
Corey, you're going down and you don't even see it.
Like, you don't have proof?
No! What does the contract say?
I'm drawing a line in the sand. That is what God told me to do. He used those words specifically.
It frightened the girls so much.
Why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
He's basically just a walking target.
I'm sorry, it's not a Lolita costume. It's an angel costume. It makes you look beautiful. Do you ever feel like a Lolita wearing your costume, dear?
No, I don't even know what a Lolita is.
And that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
It is Corey Feldman versus the world. Coming to a really small screen, maybe near you sometime in the future. I don't know. We'll see what comes out first, the Corey movie or the Perry Caravello movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, bro, you got to give that thing a kick in the ass. It's been a minute since you've talked about it. What was Corey thinking? Is he calling Perry out? What, Andrew, what say you?
Corey is more of a draw than Perry is.
Whoa. You shut your whore mouth over there, man. How dare you say that, Andrew? I'm gonna look down on you. You shut your whore mouth. No, yeah, Scott. Like I said, that the whole thing ever since the Stern, like I say, we all knew him from the movies, being the child actor. But where I really got the feel for Corey was Howard. Like whatever reason, Howard loved all of this stuff that he was involved in. Scott.
Yeah.
Like he picked up. Like, is this guy? Is he famous or not? I don't know if he's ever been in show business, Scott, other than the Stand By Me, the early movies that he did.
Yeah, and Howard kind of hit and miss with him over the years because back in the Channel 9 show days, he was even on that show.
Yeah, bro, it's something they bonded early. Howard had that affinity for the whack packers, the wacky among us, right? And so he really saw something in Corey, and man, it is holding true to this day, man. Oh my God. To see, weird fact, but relevant. Jeffrey Epstein's private jet was called the Lolita Express. Weird, but no, there you go. Thank you. Lolita. Perry is, but I like the whole, even at the time, Pete Cunny's like, now look, I know they're doing Victoria's Secret runway shows every year, but I got a unique idea, guys. It's called Corey's Angels, okay? Bam. Where do you get that from?
Yeah.
You just noticed they were carrying around the wings and everything, Pete Cunt, right?
Yeah.
Corey's Angels.
I don't know if he has an original idea in his skull right
I
here.
like it.
The whole Michael Jackson image thing that he's hung on to for so many years, man, just weird.
Yes,
It's weird.
Wanting to look like him, be like him. The
Too much.
jackets with the cross buttons and the pads and everything.
A little
Like I
hair
said,
hanging down.
Yes, yeah. He misunderstood when he says, "I would like to put a little bit of me inside of you." I think he misunderstood that. He took out a whole different way right here on the vibe. Wow, amazing. So there you go. So Corey Feldman, like I said, I don't know what kind of theater it's coming to near you. Probably coming to a service real soon. We'll see if anybody picks that up. Did you guys hear Perry's going to church now? Yeah, I don't know if I picked up that in between what he's saying and all, but he was talking about last night how he did and didn't like celebrate holidays, and Tom had to remind him that before you got hooked up with Jehovah and all that stuff, you used to celebrate holidays with your dad, with Cookie and all that stuff. So it's selective memory what he remembers. He remembers all the Java hose. That's right. He remembers all his sexual conquests, but he can't remember what he had for breakfast this morning. But I'll digress from that. Oh, Andrew sounds like he's ramping up to do more live stuff over there. So I'll put him backstage, and I'll do the next thing that we're going to do right here on BF Live The Vibe in the middle of the day. We haven't done it in a couple days now. It is December the 9th. It's one day, I'm reminded, it's one day for my brother Rick's birthday. So I'll say a happy early birthday to my brother Rick if I don't remember. And I'm going to remind us that we're going to go check out the National Day calendar, because it's always a holiday or celebration for someone or something. So let's see what they are today. Let's do a little National Day, hey, if you will. Come on. Let's check the National Day calendar. Brodog is ready. He is into this segment. National Day calendar check to see what the holidays or celebrations they are today. I'm always intrigued by what they are. There's always one or two every day. Let's see what they are today. Today on December 9th, on Tuesday, it is Lutefisk Day. You want to eat some Lutefisk? Lutefisk Day is December 9th. You sound like you know something about that, Scott. It just sounds nasty, doesn't it?
King of the Hills, where I learned about it, and I found out about it, and it sounds disgusting.
Well, give us some background before I read it. What do you know about Luke Fisk from running King of the Hill?
I'm
watching it.
Lutefisk, it's some kind of like a rotten fish, basically, that they rehydrate, and it's supposed to smell terrible. And I think it's like a Swedish or a Scandinavian type of dish or something.
Isn't it interesting how you never had it, but you know about lutefisk now and the ways that we learn things? I reflect on that sometimes, Scott, when it's something that I learned from a silly source.
Bobby Hill stole the church lutefisk and ate it all.
Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. I told you not to steal all the lutefisk, Bobby. That boy ain't right. Nara says Pega says it's because I have a narrow urethra. Damn it. All right. But Lutefisk Day on December 9th today, it's Lutefisk Day. It reminds residents in Norway, Finland, and Sweden to begin preparing their lutefisk for Christmas, Scott.
Yeah, you got
The day is also referred to as Anna's Day. In case you're not Scandinavian, lutefisk is basically cod that gets soaked in lye. And lye is is a poisonous at some level, Scott, a poisonous acid that you use to clean out drains in some cases.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what they soap or something.
They soak it in lye after the cod is caught. It's dried to the point of becoming firm and leathery. To tenderize the fish and bring it back to its former condition, it gets soaked in lye. Once it's nice and tender, the lutefisk is skinned and boned, Scott. Finally, the fish is boiled until it reaches a gelatinous consistency. Another way to prepare lutefisk is to season it and bake it in the oven. Some say that lutefisk tastes mildly fishy with a soapy aftertaste. Many people would say that lutefisk doesn't smell so good. To make it more edible, some people coat the fish in beer batter and deep fry it. Despite its taste and smell, many diehard Scandinavians still eat lutefisk. I'm trying to say it right. I'm trying to say Luke, not Luke. Lutefisk. It is a tradition after all, Scott. Well, thank you, buddy. Scott is coming up with all the professor facts today and the Luke Fisk and all the stuff today. We appreciate this, buddy.
This weed is working for me. This
I'm
Yeah,
but
you get
give
more
me
of
more
that.
of it. Keep it coming. I can think and shit. Come on, let's go. My brain is working. Isn't soap made with lye? I guess it's all the same. I thought lye to me was an acid that my father used to pour down in the drain. He burned his arm with it one time, Scott. He got so much lye on him. So that's what I know of lye. But I also know that today is December 9th. It's also Christmas card today. Wait a minute. Space and Nerd saying is that you say it like this. You say, a lutefisk is how you say it. A bisky herski dirty, there's space and nerding. If flieke sorgen flurgen blurgen, die disky harken flurgen, the lutefiske, how you say it. I thank you. All right. But I'm going to do Christmas card day, guys. Now, we have the family Christmas list going. My wife gets the whole long address thing, and I don't really fill any of them out, Scott. But I read a lot of them when they come to the house. So, Pecan, it's all I can do to make sure I buy one or two for my wife's Christmas gift there, buddy.
Yeah.
Imagine we got a couple people. Now, are you guys still into the thing of buying cards? Because, I mean, it does seem as you get older, like, should I keep paying and doing this card thing, Pecan?
It depends on who it is, you know. If it's like really close family and friends, I mean, that's one thing. But you don't want to send it out to everybody.
Does mom still like the cards? As far as birthday cards and stuff, she's still a card lady?
A little bit, you know.
Little bit.
It's not like, you know, like back in the day, you know, my grandma, oh my God, my grandma had this thing where we had this, she used to have this big old mirror in her living room, and it had this little long thing. It had all the Christmas cards that she would get, and it was like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, that we do that. We hang ours up too, Pecan. We got a particular door like on a closet, and we kind of selected that, and we tape up all of our Christmas cards, bro. So it might be the time to get your Christmas card list in order before the holiday sneaks up on your ass. I used to be very good about Christmas cards. I can't get organized anymore, says Space Nerd. I blame age and weed. At least that's what I blame. But let's see what Christmas card day is about on the National Day calendar. Each year, around this time, friends and family begin mailing their holiday cards. Christmas card day on December 9th serves as a reminder to get your stamps. And boy, I don't even know how much they are nowadays. They're in excess of like 40 cents a piece or something now. Get your envelopes. Get your cards, get your Pepsi, get your pizza, and get everything you share holiday cheer. Sending a Christmas card during the holidays has always been a tradition. In Victorian England, sending a penny post was inexpensive and frequent. It was also considered rude to ignore a written message. One particularly popular Victorian invented the holiday card out of necessity. Sir Henry Cole received frequent letters, and it left him a little time for other responsibilities. In 1843, he asked his friend J.C. Horsley to illustrate a design he had in mind. Soon, Cole was off to the printer, and he mailed the first Christmas card in the penny post to friends, family, and many acquaintances, and there you have the beginning origins of Christmas cards. You have these bastards to blame for it. Sir Henry Cole, Scott. So there you go. He took the easy way out because they said it was rude not to respond. And he said, look, I got lots of friends. I ain't got time to respond to all this. He made a Christmas card, and we have Christmas card day. Ooh, let's talk about pastry, son. It is National Pastry Day on the National Day calendar right here on the Vibe, Scott. You see anything you like up there? What comes to mind when I say National Pastry Day?
You know, I'm kind of just a regular old glazed regular donut guy. I don't really...
Mm-hmm. Don't need all the fancy ones with all the fillings and all the little raisins and little things sticking out of them.
No.
How about you, Pecan?
I'm like Scott says, you know, your basic donut, or the Boston cream pie donuts.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's one of my jams when I go to the Boston Cream, when I go to Dunkin'. We have Tasty Cake in our area, so I get some lemon pies for me, Scott. That's my pastry. So I enjoy a couple pastries. Maybe today's the day to enjoy another one. It's National Pastry Day. It celebrates one of the world's most favored baked goods. On December 9th, visit your local bakery and pick up one or two of your favorite kinds. The pastry is a name given to a large variety of baked goods, which are made with ingredients such as flour, sugar, milk, butter, shortening, baking powder, and eggs. Pastry dough is rolled out thinly and then used as a base for different kinds of baked products. A few of the more common ones that skip on me is pies, tarts, quiches, which I've never eaten before, and it says pasties. I say, whoa. Now, pasties is a whole nother thing to me, guys. I don't know. Bakers create both savory and sweet dishes from the doughs that they create. Additionally, they continue to develop new and delicious ones. So get your pastry on today if you want. It's National Pastry Day on the National Day calendar. This is why I'm here. Pastry Day, says our friend Space Nerd. We always come up with a lot of good items here on the Vibe to make Space Nerd hungry in the chat right here. What did Scott smoke, says Terry Nee, with all this knowledge. Yeah, would you smoke knowledge brand there, Scott?
The stepsister.
He smoked the stepsister, Terry Nee. You heard
that was the name of the
I know, yeah.
Train.
Just lest anyone didn't see yesterday's show and wonder why did Scott say he smoked his stepsister? Lest anyone think it was a real stepsister, it's the name of his latest strain he's enjoying right now, right? I looked that one up yesterday after the show, Scott. I'm like, I gotta look up. What is it? What's the whole name? Just stepsister?
The stepsister.
The stepsister. So that's what he's smoking. It's giving Scott all his mad knowledge today. Turn him into a professor. All right. Well, I think we got all the good ones today that were worth anything. We like to check it every now and then because I noticed a couple years ago, it seems like there's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So why not check it out on my show with the National Day calendar, the National Day Hey Hey. We are having it, and we're doing it with all of our bros in the middle of the day on a Tuesday. It is kind of that bastard child day of Monday. It's not exactly Wednesday. It ain't the beginning of the week. It's Tuesday, but we're making the most of it right here in the middle of the day on BF Live The Vibe. Stream show 437 with my friend, co-host and bros, P. Cunt, Scott Fitzpatrick, Andrew the Giant, and the entire chat family. What's up, buddy? Wow, Terry Nee, long timer. He loved me long time, Jerry Lahane. You might not be documented like some other people as far as memberships here, Jerry, but you've been around a long time with through every show that we've done. You've been a long time, so you can put yourself in that category, my friend. You certainly can. All right, let's keep having fun here on the Vibe. What was I about to show you? Terry Nee's here, and Jerry.
Long time, BS.
He loved me long time. Yes, he does. Here we go. Let me hit that for you, Andrew. Well, we got Terry Nee here. We got Jerry Lahane here. We got people of all different kind of age groups and backgrounds, socioeconomic backgrounds, you understand? But we got some older ones here. And we've talked about the villages before, Scott. This is where the 55 and older community in Florida has just exploded. Yes. Shaquille O'Neal heard about it. He goes, I want to move there. I want to Shaq action down there. Shaq wants to smash old white ladies or something down there at the villages. It sounds like a party to Shaq. But let me run this video, and this will give you, Andrew, a good insight of what really is going on down here with all these crazy, sexy, horny seniors at the villages in Florida.
Why does the villages have the highest STD rate in America? And what do those loofahs on golf carts mean? The villages...
Loofahs on golf carts, Scott. Now, I've heard of the upside-down pineapple thing, P-Cunt, but I've never heard of loofahs on golf carts as an indication of sexual preference. Check this out.
Why does the villages have the highest STD rate in America? And what do those loofahs on golf carts mean? The villages... Florida's massive retirement community has 130,000 residents. Most are over 55, and they're living their best lives. Golf,
at least you didn't say when, Terry.
Happy hour every night, and apparently a lot more. The Villages has one of the highest STD rates in the country. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, all spiking. Why? Because nobody's worried about getting pregnant anymore. Safe relationship.
What am I going to die, motherfucker?
Fuck you. And they're making up for lost time. And there's the loofah code. Residents tie loofahs to their golf cart antennas. Different colors mean different things.
Okay, you ready?
White means novices and beginners. Blue means lowest level of full swap.
Terry, you writing this down? You blue? You white? What are you at?
Yellow means mid-level swap for those still nervous.
Scott, it would take me about 30 seconds to be driving down this village and see one loofah, and I would lose my shit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look at these motherfuckers with that loofah. What you gonna do with that loofah?
Purple means voyeur who likes to watch. Pink means soft swap people who like to do it with others in the room. Black means full swap. What the hell? Let it all go down. Teal means bisexual for those wanting to increase dating chances. The entire community knows, but nobody talks about it openly. STDs and loofahs. That's the villages beyond the beaches and beyond the parks. Florida's retirement community is wilder than college. Did you know about the village's loofah code?
Scott, what is with the loofah game, Andrew? What is with that? So Terry Nee, he says, that's where I'm going. At least he said if the wife dies and not when the wife dies. It's where I'm going if the wife passes. Not when she passes, so that's good. At least he doesn't have any thoughts in his head. Did you see these people are going viral, Scott? First I saw it. It was a guy doing this, and he goes, "What my wife before she gets in her car or hit by a car," and the wife is perfectly fine. And it's a before like the person's blind, and then I see a wife do it to her husband. Here's my husband before he gets hit by a car, and they show the camera on the husband. A metal straw could even cause inside mouth injury. Well, Jerry Lahane, I don't know when you're going to acknowledge this message, my friend, but maybe hit the little live thing at the bottom of your player wherever you're watching, because I think you're a couple beats behind, because we already did the straw story, my friend. Jerry Lahane, hit that live. And could you do me a favor, folks? I know that you like me, but please let YouTube know you like me so they keep maybe give me some favor in all of these on their algorithm and all that stuff. Could you hit that like button on your way in or out of BF Live The Vibe today? I would really appreciate it. Well, why don't I do this? Let me check my folder and make sure I got all of my ducks lined up before I deliver the next segment. I will get sexy. Deliver, Andrew. I'm going to deliver right now. We're going to get sexy at the end of the show, Andrew. But why don't we do a little something in between? Actually, how I was going to do this. We can run a couple of these. This was fun when I did this with Wendy Pack the other day. Wendy killed me with that Arnold impression there, Scott.
Yeah.
When she says, it's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Let me see if I can find it's not a tumor. Let me see.
Hit a little more of this knowledge.
She, you're going to take another hit for knowledge? Let's see. Where did I put that? I thought I recorded that. Let's see. It's not a tumor. I thought I had that in my live. I put it in my Wendy folder. Yes, I have a Wendy folder here too. Wendy Pack. See, it's not in there. Okay. But yeah, you know, it's not a tumor. So let's do that. And we did it during the Arnold Sings the Hit segment. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring you some more of these hits where Arnold Schwarzenegger sings hit songs to you right here on BF Live The Vibe, a little fun segment we do. So let's sing, you know, he was the governor of California. He was in Kindergarten Cop. He was in all the Predator movies. He was all that stuff. But let's see him sing. Did you know that he sang? When you download Free Willy from Australia, this is what you get on Arnold Sings the Hits.
Hold me like the river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you were my friend. Carry me like you were my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there?
Free Michael. All right, that's enough of that one. Arnold Sings the Hits, a little segment we do here on BF Live The Vibe. But he's, you know, now that was a little touching side of Arnold. But Arnold has he has a hip hop side too, and I'm gonna bring it to you right here. I'll show you on Arnold Sings the Hits. Listen to this one.
What's real name, no gimmicks. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Guess who's back? Back again. Arnold's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 I've created a monster, cause nobody wants to see Soon anymore. They want Arnold and chopped liver. Well, if you want Arnold, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka to do some stuff. My heart bigger than the shock when I get shocked at the hospital. But the doctor when I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking the devil and he's operating. You wait this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicated. So the FCC won't let me be. Let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on, dip, rub on your lips. Fuck that, come on your lips and some on your packs and get ready. This shit's about to get heavy. Settled on my lawsuits, fuck you, Debbie. This looks like a job for me, cause everybody just follow me. Cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. This looks like a job for me. So everybody
checks in.
just follow me, cause
Having
you need
fun
a little
in the midday with
controversy,
silliness.
cause it feels so empty without me.
With Arnold Sings the Hit Silliness right here on BF Live The Vibe. We're going to make our way. We're going to do our sexy segments. The plan is from here on out, after I play you one more of these, we're going to get sexy with Juicy Man Meat. I'm going to throw in a little karaoke in between so you can get it happen. And then we're going to finish up getting bricked up. That's how we're going to finish up the show after I play one mo from Arnold Sings the Hits right here on The Vibe. Here we go. This is what we're doing in the middle of the day. This is about making the most of life and just being silly and not being too serious. Arnold Sings the Hits.
It should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you. And baby, even on a worst night, I'm into you. Let them wonder how we got this far, cause I don't even have to worry at all, cause after all this time, I'm still into you.
Into you are the Paramore, Arnold Paramore. Just a little fun segment we do here. I see ones all together. Arnold Sings the Hits. I bring them. Arnold Sings the Hits right here is the segment we just did on BF Live The Vibe. All right. Well, we do have some stuff to fit in, and I do have some ladies in the chat, and I didn't do it yesterday, and I promised them that I would get them their sexy stuff, and Space Nerd does inundate my mailbox at bflive420@gmail.com, so I guess I have no other choice right now but to let the ladies and go first and give them their Juicy Man Meat. Here we go. Space Nerd's always excited. And Space Nerd says, thank you to whomever gifted me a membership this morning. It's this guy right over here. It's that guy. It's the the one and only guy that adds a member. Every day. He adds 5 people every week, and I'm so appreciative because our family. I wasn't talking or anything. Our family is getting bigger and bigger every day. So and it's due to Pecan Man. So thank you. She's having fun with the emojis right here. She says yes. She's ready to go. Pink slime, ground up chicken. He's definitely doing the hot dog thing. Come on, Jerry. Catch up, buddy. Hit that live button, man. You're all right, man. Thanks for being with us, Jerry. And thank you, Pecan, for adding Space Nerd back, keeping her part of the family. She says you rule. I agree, and I concur with that. But I'm going to do her segment right now, Pecan. She sends me a lot of this stuff because, as you guys know, I brag about it all the time. I'm highly heterosexual. I don't go out there and look for this. But if you see something that you want to send me for this or any other segment, please do. If you're not a friend with me on social media, you can hit me up at bflive420@gmail.com, just like Space Nerd Dude, who gave me this to give it to you, your Juicy Man Meat. Yeah. Go Blaze, go sue you. Oh, wait a minute. That's Mr. USA. Don isn't going to like that.
That's all right.
Don, I'm gonna have to record this and pull this one out next time Don's around, because you're right on time, Ma. There's the first piece, hon. Right here, girlfriend. Oh, probably my sister, yes. Ain't bad enough I got Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, I did not send this. Kathy, it probably is because it's basically you two. You guys, yes, I got to put up with it. Even from my very own sister, Juicy Man Meat gets sent to me at BF Live 420 and in my messenger and everywhere. I got to get it out of here I got to give it to my ladies because this is what they want. Who has a better faction of ladies in their chat family? Nobody but BF Live the Vibe right here. So here comes your next piece. Space Nerd, and all the ladies, my big sister, Juicy Man Meat. Merry Christmas, ladies. All you ho-ho-hos. Gay eye. It's not AI, it's gay eye. Gay Christmas. All right, it's enough of that. I don't know who sent it to me. I just play them here. Don't shoot the messenger. This is the ladies segment. This is Juicy Man Meat. For the ladies and for the gay guys, whoever enjoys such content here, right here on BF Live the Vibe in the midday. Here's the next piece. I'm pretty sure Space Nerd sent this to me, so I'm going to share it with you because that's why she sent it. For their segment, Juicy Man Meat. BF, BF. Barry Gibbs gonna come back from the dead and see you, BF. Yay! Yay! Pinging up pretty high on the gay meter here at the end of BF Live the Vibe today on a Tuesday. Look, the gay meter's in 150. Look, it's getting gay in here. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go. We'll keep it. Even though I'll be accused of being gay on some level, I'm going to play them one last piece. Oh, Jesus. And you know what it means when I complain. Andrew, hit him with it, buddy. Hit him with it, buddy. I don't know if that was a nut or what.
Both.
Good morning, everyone. Or
Nurse, no way.
Take two, Andrew. Take two, Andrew. First of all, you got that in air quotes toothpaste in your mouth. Number two, that got stepped on, Andrew. So say good morning, gorgeous. Not everyone, because I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah. Good morning, gorgeous. Oh, God. Have a great, fantastic day.
Okay, there you go. I got it to you. He says it's toothpaste, but we believe it's man paste. How you doing? Old Lady Sky checking into the vibe. Says he's sexy. I'm hoping you were talking about the video prior to that little thing right here. I don't know. That might be too much sexy for you. But let me give you this next one. Space Nerd. Here we go. Sexy voice Andrew. Not anymore. They ruin your game. Yeah. Andrew melts the ladies like butter, says our friend Mai. And to that I say, yeah. All right. Well, here you go.
You know.
Now, Andrew gave you the first take, but here's where he got it from. Your last piece of Juicy Man Meat, ladies. It's Shane. It's Thane or whatever. If Michael Tyson had a friend named Shane, he would say Thane. My friend Thane. Talking about the video. we know Sky. We're messing with you. We're having fun messing around.
Good night, gorgeous. I hope your day was absolutely wonderful. Sweet dreams.
Really? And then, of course, Space Nerd gives it a 10 out of 10, 5 stars. Too much grunting by himself. Would you like to help him grunt? Do you want to hear that, even if he's with you? Some ladies don't like to hear all that grunting. Just bang me and shut up.
Good night, gorgeous. I hope your day was absolutely wonderful.
So who did it better? We're playing a who did it better. Was Andrew more sexy or was it or was it Thane? I don't know. The jury remains out. But there you go, ladies. It is Tuesday. I appreciate you being here. I hope you had fun enjoying your Tuesday edition of your Juicy Man.
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy Man meat. BFF's it the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time to amplify. Juicy Man meat. Juicy Man meat. Go get your straight. Yes, it's true. Get the party started. It's just for you.
That was for the ladies. That was their Juicy Man Meat. I hope you enjoy that. I'm so happy to have great ladies in here that have fun with us knuckleheads. We talk about farting and sex and all kind of crazy topics. That's why I put the little thing down the bottom. And my ladies don't care. They're like, we're here for it, Bob. Mai says, thank you all who sacrificed time for Juicy Man Meat. It's like Veterans Day. We appreciate your sacrifice. Now, either Scott pulled a really well-timed Bobby Nick, or maybe his battery just gave out right at the right time. I don't know why he would leave now. He sat through the bricked up part. Or no, he didn't sit through that. He sat through the Juicy Man Meat part. Would like more guys with no six-packs. Well, you know, I've heard people, Mai, say that they do prefer dad bod, and they're kind of intimidated by that.
I do have a dad bod.
Calm down, Andrew. So if you see any dad bod like Andrew or anything like that, Mai or anyone else, I get that. It's a little intimidating. You can submit stuff just like my big sister and Space Nerd, among others, at bflive420@gmail.com. Hit me up with some dad bod, and I'll make it part of your segment. Thank you to the lovely Mai and all the great ladies of part of the BF Live the Vibe chat right here. All right. Well, without any further ado, why don't we just cram them together? Normally, actually, I was going to do karaoke. I'll just do that. Let's pace ourselves a little bit, because I do have a couple fun karaoke segment right here. Now, I got, some people, what it is, whether it be Cyrax or other people, they just think no matter what they do, when they stand in front of a camera with a phone and some music playing, that they are the star. They are legit. But I'm thinking they couldn't carry a tune if it had a handle on it. So why don't we run this segment, and I'll prove it to you how it's horrible it is. Horrible karaoke segment right now I present to you, and I call it Karaoke.
Some people think they can carry a tune, rock the house and raise the roof. But if their ears only worked, it would be plain to see why I call this segment Karaoke.
Welcome to Karaoke, everybody. The horrible karaoke segment right here on BF Live the Vibe. Let's see who's singing it and bringing it today. Is that one I played? Let me see. Yep. Let's see. All right. Well, let's start off with the bro you know. That's right. I said it in the name. It's the bro you know. It's Joey Bro. Kicking off our horrible karaoke segment, Carry No Key. He's singing it with feeling, Pecan. I can't quite hear, but he's singing it with feeling. Somebody choking him?
Yep.
Space Nerd, we're on a mission from Gad. That mullet has got me hypnotized. That's how he gets them, Mai. They watch the hair, and before you know it, you're in trouble. There you go. That's why. Don't even make a go at Joey Bro right here. That mullet got Mai hypnotized, and I'm going to bring you your second piece of horrible karaoke. I say these people couldn't carry a tune if it had an actual handle on it. So that's why I call it Karaoke. And here's piece of content number 2 for said segment we're doing right now here. Winding up this fun day that has been BF Live the Vibe Stream Show 437 with more horrible karaoke. Karaoke.
She sure
I eat sneakers, Pecan. Look at the words. He eats sneakers. Eat sneakers. I'm eating sneakers. Eating sneakers. That's our Carrie. I don't know why. I could have almost made that what the fuck is this? But I decided to bring it for Carrie Noki, Andrew, if he's not doing a show back there. I have 2 more pieces of content. And you know, guys, it's the 9th. Before you know it, tomorrow is the first double-digit day of the month. It'll be the 10th, and before you know it, it'll be Christmas 15 days after that. So we got to get into the Christmas spirit. We're just almost 2 weeks away, Andrew. So let's get into the Christmas spirit right here on Carrie Noki to round up this episode of BF Live The Vibe. Finishing it off with Bo Daddy Harris. Let's see what he's singing. Oh, yeah, Andrew. Let's see what he's singing this year.
Generation on the open vine.
Suka now.
Jeff Brown's nipping at your nose.
We're getting the holiday spirit already.
Jack has been sung like choir, and folks dress up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey in some mistletoe.
Hell yeah, it doesn't get any silkier than a Bo Daddy Harris Christmas. Maya's laughing, and Don checks in later than usual and says,
"Hey now,
what's up, buddy? Oh my God, I played a USA guy. I don't know. You don't want to be here for that, Don. If you didn't see it, oh my goodness, you don't want to be here for that. You want to be here for the segment I'm doing right now, Carrie Noki, and we're doing horrible karaoke segment. And why not get into the holiday spirit with one more sexy song? Yes, it's him again. It's Bo Daddy Christmas right here. Bo Daddy Christmas on Carrie Noki on BF Live The Vibe.
Last Christmas, I gave him my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, the same from tears, I give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave him my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away.
Don't step on Bo Daddy.
I give it to someone special.
Give it to someone special, baby. There you go. The Crash Test Dummies Christmas. Not quite, my friend P. Cunt right there. That was our Bo Daddy Harris, and let's wrap up that segment. Let me find the element. Let's get on some other fun stuff, because that was our horrible karaoke segment, a little holiday edition, if you will. That was Carrie Noki.
Some people think they can carry a tune, rock the house and raise the roof. But if their ears only worked, it would be plain to see why I call this segment Carrie Noki.
Terrible, but entertaining Carrie Noki segment right here. The Crash Test Dummies, winding down this episode of The Vibe. Yes, she was working as a waitress at a cocktail bar. That was a favorite that we played here. Don is a fan of BF Live The Vibe segment right here, horrible Carrie Noki. But he's also a fan of this next segment, and so much so that I saved a special video that I only play exclusively anytime Don is here. It's time for us, guys. Let's wind up this show by getting bricked up.
She's cooking in the kitchen, making it right, working with some wood, keep me up all night, charging through the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe, thinking up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear, but I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up,
Right, this is the guys' turn segment to get bricked up. But I will let you know that, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be on top of your game, because I will let you know I'm already getting dad bod submitting to me from some newer people that are in the chat. Some dad bod will be coming up for the ladies. Some of the ladies are actually taking my advice and taking down bflive420@gmail.com, and they're currently in my inbox, guys. So hit me up so they don't beat us to getting bricked up. That's the segment we're going to do right now for the fellas. So thank you to all my fellas that turn stuff in. Oh my God, what I'm seeing. But let's start out with our favorite one for our friend Don right here. He knows what we're going to play. This sets the tone right here on the vibe. He loves USA Girl. I said, I got to record that before they take it away, Don, because Don needs new USA Girl. Come on. They tried to take it away, Don, but I recorded it before they did for my horny friend, Don, checking in.
Hey now.
U.S. and boobies and butts. That's what this segment is all about right here on the vibe. But I got another piece for you. We don't even count that. That's a Don thing. Here's our actual first piece of content for Bricked Up. Oop, oop. Guess who submitted this?
Brutal.
Yes, Brutal sends the thickens.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal has a sickness for the thickness. He likes big butts. He can't lie about it either.
He likes the thickens.
He likes the thickens. I ain't talking about chickens.
I like thickens.
Andrew likes the thickens.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's our first piece of actual legit content other than the USA Girl. But here's content piece number 2. She's dreamy, but I think Don was talking about USA Girl and not that last thicken right here. Or maybe he was. Either way, it's all something you can get bricked up to. BF. BF. I don't know. This is testing my ratio, Pecan. I always said I have a ratio of hot to tattooed. You have to be far more hot than you are tattooed for, before it's like I don't even care about them anymore. And we're kind of in the ballpark here. A little in the ballpark. I don't know if that's a leg sleeve or what. I don't know, but there you go. All right, there you go. Don says, tattoo leg girl can get it right here on Bricked Up. So that's his vote. So that obviously makes his ratio the leg lady.
On my face.
Hi-oh, wasn't even an option, but Andrew said she could sit on my face.
Mr. Rita Callhouse 300. Mr. Rita Callhouse.
I see. Jerry Lahane says I don't have dad bod. I got granddad bod. There you go. There you go. There you go. He doesn't play. He plays yacht rock paper scissors. He's so old. Hi-oh, Jerry Lahane there. Yacht rock paper scissors. Jerry Lahane plays right there. Oh, food being cooked in the house. God damn. Oh my God. You're going to see why I'm saying God damn when I bring you your next piece of content, gentlemen, for our segment, Bricked Up. Holy moly.
Yeah. Another brutal one.
Another brutal one. No dad bod here, says Don Jr. Well, watch what you say, Don, because Maya and them, they're intimidated by all those kind of abs. They want a little dad bod. They don't want to be a competition. Damn. Too many dog barking at that ass. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring us guys one more piece of content for our segment that's Bricked Up, and then we're going to come back and we'll do like a full round of proper plugs and proper goodbyes and let you know when you can hang out with us again and have some fun, and maybe next time we will get bricked up. You never know, but we're going to get it bricked up right now here on The Vibe.
Wow.
I was going to just turn it down, but it doesn't look like that's an option. There you go. They're clapping it. Because you're right. They're clapping and we'll clap for it too. Oofa, says our friend. I didn't click on it. Click right. Oofa, says our friend Don. Well, there you go. Whatever it takes for us guys to get bricked up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Freaked up, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her fly. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Freaked up, get freaked up. Freaked up, freak me up.
And I'm spent, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it at 2 minutes, just sneaking a little past the top of the hour, 2 minutes past 3 o'clock, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. This has been BF Live The Vibe, stream show 437. It is Tuesday. Pecan is smiling because he knows that Andrew was about to step on me, and I took him off the air. So I'm going to let Pecan do his little round first, and I'll bring Andrew back in. So don't step on either one of us. How about that, Pecan?
Sounds like
Thanks for being here, bro.
Oh, you're welcome.
Your Tuesdays and your Wednesdays. Pecan, my friend right here. He is the owner and proprietor of the Pecan 420 channel. Hey, Pecan, why don't you tell everybody what goes on and when it goes on Pecan 420?
Well, it depends on what goes on tonight. I might have a couple matches, and if I do, it'll be not only on my channel, which is Pecan/420, but also on Bobby Nick's channel, which will be probably on his either Rumble or Twitch channels. But
that's right.
Also, check me out Monday morning, or tomorrow morning, I should say, for the morning high, which is at 10 a.m. Eastern, right before BF Live The Vibe.
That's right. It precedes BF Live The Vibe every day. You can see the Reverend Wild Bill, the Hokon checking in there, the Fat Pig, Scuff with Shane. Sometimes Bobby Nick checks in. He kind of, a little pre-show, he kind of gets the vibes going and wakes everybody up and then smoking, finding out where they're at, and sets them up to come to BF Live at 12 noon. You can see Pecan of the Morning High on Pecan 420 right there on the screen. It's been running throughout the chat. If you don't want to type it in, you can just find it in the chat and click on it. And you might have some wrestling matches. The Morning High, it all goes down on Pecan 420 on YouTube. Thank you to my friend, bro, and co-host, just adding a member to our family every day. You're so generous and so consistent, and it's so appreciated. My friend Pecan 420. Now I'm going to bring this guy in, so maybe we can step on his shit here, Pecan.
I think I'll talk somewhere in between his.
Yeah, just kind of bring up a random sports fact in the middle of him doing his plugs. Hey, pepperoni, sausage head, pizza head, as Jim said, or we were calling you AIDS head yesterday. I hope you're better, Andrew.
I was trying to do a peach emoji during breakup, but it didn't work.
Oh, well, that's a little TMI, Andrew, but I will remind you that today is the 9th of December. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Andrew. It's Tuesday, buddy. In the chat, yes. But tell everybody what happens on Tuesdays on your channel.
No filter, Andrew and friends, y'all.
No filter with Andrew and friends. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays right here on the YouTubes, Andrew. Is that correct? And tonight is Tuesday. So what's that channel again, buddy? While I look for your video.
No filter and friends.
Right. No filter with Andrew and friends. That's right. And that goes down on Tuesdays tonight. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That's right. 7 p.m. East. That's where you're going to find Andrew tonight. Hopefully the crew can get it all together. Hopefully maybe Bob and Nick can get on. I don't know if he's sleeping or if he's kind of out of the rhythm right now. But you have to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. East, like Andrew the Giant said, on Andrew No Filter with Andrew and Friends channel. You can click on this in the chat. And when Andrew has his equipment and he can do his lives, you'll see those on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. My positive podcasting bro, Andrew the Giant, thank you for being here today, my friend. Take your stuff off the screen. As far as me tonight, it's Tuesday night. So it's that little kind of in-between night. I'll be checking out the chat later on to see if No Filter goes down myself, to see if Bobby, Nick, and Scott, and Andrew and Stormy show up.
Phillip Rivers will get them in the playoffs.
Is this question for me or are you doing a live?
Both.
Oh, shit. Okay. While I'm trying to sign off, I got to do a question. I got to participate in his show, apparently. 4 years on the couch. Can he jump right back in?
They got about 5 games left?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to hit a streak peak on and really perform well in like every game and just like come off the couch just firing like we don't even know where this guy is from kind of thing, Andrew, I think.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco did it.
Joe Flacco's been playing the whole time. He didn't sit on the couch for a couple, 3-4 years, Andrew. Yeah. But it's a fair enough comparison. Andrew threw his peach in the chat.
Wait, he was playing the whole time?
Yeah, Joe Flacco. He's been going from team to team. Yeah, he left the Ravens, and he's been all around. He's been with every team but the Steelers in the AFC North, buddy. He was with the Colts.
Didn't he take off?
I don't believe he did. I don't believe he did.
Take off,
I think he's been playing the whole time. A Widow Killer steps in and says, if you want to do something before No Filter with Andrew and Friends at 7 p.m. East tonight, he says that just in, Bob Levy is doing a show at 6 p.m. tonight. So that's why we don't really say goodbye around here, because if you guys hang out in these chats all over the place, we know we're going to see you again, Andrew. So let's do that right now. Before you do it, though, let me thank Scott Fitzpatrick. Let me thank Bobby Nick. Let me thank my friend P. Cunt, and I'll thank Andrew, and I'll thank the chat family. This is Tuesday. This has been BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 437. Please join us here every day, Monday through Friday, if you enjoy fun, positive news and positive vibes and just hanging out with a bunch of random knuckleheads. You can do it right here every day, Monday through Friday, from 12 to 3. So for this random knucklehead, myself, for P. Cunt, for that random knucklehead right there, Andrew the Giant, Scott Fitzpatrick, and the chat family, we don't say bye, Andrew. Tell them what we say now.
Bye for now.
We say bye for now, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live The Vibe. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, y'all.
For me today.
We're out. Later.
I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.